brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing your night chores. I am your brother, Majesty, and of course I'm here with my studio engineer whose name just happened to be Royalty, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and a clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. Our studio numbers tonight are 876 926 2178, 876 926 8631, and 876 926 7615. Now, because our show is an eye-opener, we want to start by giving you an insight. This piece comes from my book. Of course, it's not released yet, but someday it will be. The Philosophy and Opinions of King Majesty. But it's a piece of spiritual journalism, if you for want of a smarter word. This piece is called A Philosophical Journey. It is called Life in the Great Beyond. Many a time we have wondered what happens after people die and where the spirit go. No one can provide a clear answer except for the religious believers who believe that the human spirit go to sleep until a trumpet blow to wake them up, judge them, and then one go to heaven or hell and remain there for all eternity. But is this really so? Some years ago, we had taken up the meditative science of channeling. There we got a glimpse of the great beyond. First, we traveled astrally to the realm of absolute light, where we saw a world which appeared to be the duplicate of planet Earth, but without war, without misery, without fear. There we saw children playing, some taking time off to serve as guardian angels for loved ones on earth, the material world. There we saw elders waiting patiently at the banks of the river of the subconscious, the only uphill flowing river we had ever seen. These elders, these ancestors, and these angels were waiting to escort loved ones home. There we saw elders counsel those who had died tragically, explaining why the event was allowed to happen in the first place. One man had died because he was shot cold-bloodedly while walking home from church. He had left 3 children behind and a good wife. And he was the only breadwinner for the family. He was in deep, deep trauma. An elder arose to meet the young man. I am Mas Eli, your great-grandfather, the elder said. I was your guardian angel from the day you were born, and I have been given the mandate to shield you from harm. But this morning, this morning I was powerless to help you, as it was your time. My time, remarked the young man, still angry and sad. Listen to me, son. Look up and tell me what you see. Suddenly the firmament gave way, displaying the great symbol of the mystery of life, and a great book was opened, revealing the records of nature. In awe, we all watched the replay of a crime scene. A small group of men approached a store, and a robbery began. Suddenly, one trigger-happy young man ran out of the store, cursing and firing bullets in all directions. Down fell a gentleman on his way from church. That gentleman, interrupted the elder, lay dead in the street because you, the youngster with the gun over there, wearing the mask and the blue shirt, shot him dead. What you have done had to be paid for, my son. You killed a family man, aged 30, over 100 years ago, on his way from church. And now today, in retribution, you are also killed in as cold-blooded a fashion. Don't blame God for your plight now, my son. Forgive the man who killed you, and in wisdom and peace continue to evolve. For the man who took your life today is a great-grandson of the man you killed in your past life. The young man bowed his head in reverence and paid respect to his ancestors, who were all by this time arriving by the river to meet him. Payback is a bitch, because it is a must. As the planets are round and as our heads are round, so too whatever goes around must come around. Therefore, after a few moments in time in the great beyond, you are bound to learn why you lived in the first place and ultimately why you had died. One young lady arrived in a state of shock. 3 ladies who were waiting took her hand. She recognized one of them as her own mother, and together they hugged and wept with joy. This young lady had died in a car accident on her way to college. She learned from her elders that in her previous life she had committed suicide. She had a rare disease, but she would have lived 23 more years had she not taken her own life. So in this life, she had to live only those 23 years and be cut off suddenly. The spirit of an unborn child arrived too. Giselle was aborted by the mother, who was previously aborted in a past life by the child, who was then a grown woman. The elders of the family received the child, who waited patiently for the woman's next pregnancy and happily left again for Earth, the living library of the known universe. Much congratulations were bestowed upon the gentleman who was sent back by the angels to an operating table as doctors were about to give him up for dead. The powers that be decided to prolong his lifespan because of his usefulness to an orphanage in Johannesburg, South Africa. This man had, for decades, made it possible for thousands of orphans to receive food, shelter, and free health care. One vegetarian lady was not at all amused. She was called home via a heart failure, in spite of her proper eating habits. No one in her family had heart problems, so she felt cheated. An elderly woman and 2 small children came to meet her. I am Lindsay, your great-grandmother, she said. And these 2 children are those your brother Ngizi lost in a plane crash a few years ago. You never met your brother. You refused to connect with him because he was made by your father illegitimately. You and your 2 sisters refused to meet your brother when he was 10 years old. So he kept his distance too, and I don't blame him either. You died because you refused to allow your grandson to communicate with his own father, because you despised the very fact that your daughter was in love with him. Little Beaky needed his father in his life to show him the way. So you had to be removed for the sake of the father and son relationship. You should see how well they're doing already. Your heart was all right, but your hatred and malice created negative impulses, damaging the heart, the organ and symbol of love. We went over and greeted a lady who had arrived many years ago. She was a very wise soul, and we learned a lesson from her as well. My son, she said, make sure you don't spend too long on this side. She had noticed that my silver cord was still firmly attached to my spirit, so returning to my body should not be a problem. Yet she was cautioning me, seeing my eagerness to venture deeper. Son, she said again, if you tarry here, you may be tempted to stay. Son, she said, make sure you make children, even if only one. I never had any child of my own, she continued, with a regretful look in her eyes. So I had to rely on favors. Favors, I asked. What favor could you want in this place? Son, she said, I'm telling you, I had no child of my own. So someone did me the favor of allowing me to be born in her family line, in her place. So I was born to a family who never treated me with acceptance. It is almost as though they sensed I was not from their family tree. I had a hard time under their rule and was called a juvenile delinquent after running away from home several times. Trust me, I wouldn't want my biggest enemy to suffer such an ordeal. I finally managed to have a distinguished career in business law, but I missed the boat still. Not knowing my real purpose, I became devoted to career interests, and not realizing that my mission on earth was to get married and make a child. Well, I married a man who would move heaven and earth for me, yet I did not take childbearing seriously, and neither did he. Now he's remarried since womb cancer took me away, and God has blessed him with 3 lovely children. I am here again with no child of my own. So, no infant body had been procured for my return to earth. I guess I'll have to beg another favor and hope for the best. I awoke suddenly in awe of what I had seen, took a pen and paper in hand, and started writing. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. It's now 14 minutes after midnight. Yeah, 14 minutes. 26 in Jamaica, and we reach our telephone lines that are light up like Christmas trees here. So let's go to line 1. Greetings and good night.
Good night.
Good night. You turn off your radio?
Yeah, man.
Okay, how can we help?
Yeah, I need a name read.
You need a name reading?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem, no problem. What is your first name?
Gladstone.
Pardon?
Gladstone.
Gladstone, spell it?
Gladstone.
Ston, Gladstone. What is your middle name?
Winston.
Winston?
Yeah.
Winston?
Right.
And what's your last name?
Reed.
Reid?
Yeah.
When is your birth date?
12th of February, 1972.
The 12th of February?
Yeah.
1972, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, to begin with, 1972, in the African world, we call you Abasi. We say you are from the house of Abasi, okay?
Yeah.
Now, in China, they say you're born the year of the rat. So they say you have the ways of the wisdom of the rat, right?
Yeah.
Your birth date is 12. Numerically, 12 is a number of suffering and worry. You know, so if you're born the 12th day of any month at all, it doesn't matter which year or which month. Once you're born the 12th day, you have to go through some serious ups and downs, and you're going to just have to be strong, right?
Yeah.
Usually you'll overcome, but it all have to do with your mindset. You must think positive at all times, because that's what will bring you through, okay?
Yeah.
Now let me decode your name. Of course, each name you have have hidden truth within it. Okay? So with Gladstone now, we got G is 7, L3, A1, D4, S1, T2, O6, and 5. And with Winston, we got W5, I9, N5, S1, T2, O6, N5. And with Reed, we got R9, E5, I9, D4. Now, I placed the vowels at the top of the name to determine your mentality power. The consonants go at the numbers go at the bottom of the name to determine your personality power. When I add the 2, I get your destiny, okay?
Yeah.
So a name can make you or it can actually break you. So let's see what happens here. Your mentality number for Gladstone is 7 because A is 1 and O is 6. What is 7 about? You know 7 is a good number, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You will never hear nobody say nothing bad about 7 unless them have some mental problem.
Yeah.
7 is a number with a big connection to the positive force. As a matter of fact, number 777 is a number of the positive force.
Yeah.
Just like how number 666 is the number of the negative force, right?
Yeah.
You can call it devil if you want, but I'm just talking about forces. So let's talk about number 7. 7 means great independence. You love constant changes. People under this number make famous writers. If you decide to write some tune or write a book or so, if you got the right measure of education, you can be quite successful, right?
Yeah.
Now, it says that 7 make you a dreamer. You have powers of magnetism over others who do your bidding, full of new ideas, great learning, great insight into what made the world go around, and generally a winner. Of course, you gain much more depending on your level of knowledge or education, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. 22 is your personality number, and 22 is not a very favorable number. I tell you why. 22 really is, well, it is a dreamer's number. You must be careful not to be caught off balance or off guard. Watch everything carefully. Do not allow yourself to be influenced too easily by others. Stop daydreaming or kidding yourself. Keep alert, because 22 is a number of ambush. That means that bad things can happen to you when you least expect. So you have to definitely not be careless, okay?
Yeah.
And your destiny number is 29. That's not good either, because 29 shows doubts, deceit, and double cross by others, and it warns against evil friends. So when push comes to shove, you stand alone. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. Now with Winston now, the mentality number is 15, which is excellent because 15 is a wonderful number.
Yeah.
15 is a favorable number for getting money and favors from others. This number means you could be a good public speaker, one who holds the attention of others. It is a number of magic and strong mystery. People under this number are great natural magicians. You could use prayer or positive thinking to achieve your personal aims, okay?
Yeah.
But your personality number is 18, which is not good news, because 18 features a number of family quarrels or violent fights. This number contains the power to break up your family life, so be on your guard. Watch everything carefully. Avoid the peril by good, cool judgment and self-control, even while standing firmly for justice and right. 18 is a number of genius and insanity too. Is a number of genius and madness as well. So choose which of those levels you'll have and be very watchful, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on. Your destiny number is 33. 33 is a well-balanced number. Neither too good nor bad. It means that you're blessed with a steady, even balanced social life, love life, and business life. A strong desire to come to the rescue of others in distress. You may have a moderate success, but real happiness and self-respect. So look forward to better times, okay?
Yeah.
With Reed now, the mentality number is 14. Now, 14 means that you're blessed with a combination of sex, desire, energy, and movement. People under this number must learn the value of caution, learn to be more careful, and not be so reckless and revolutionary in your daily life and habits, and not to be so open to risk and danger. If you be careful, though, you can be very successful in business and money matters, but there's a danger of being degraded by passion or lust. You can hold your head high by indulging in pure aims and ideals. Clean living is the only way for you to go. So you can get in a lot of trouble with women, you know. A lot of trouble. So you got to be very careful. And your personality number is 13, which is not nice. I'll tell you why. 13 really is a number of death and destruction. It symbolizes a power that in some cases may even destroy itself. It is a number of superstition and fear. And your destiny number is 27. You ever feel as though somebody working witchcraft against you?
Yeah, but I always feel like I don't really believe in it, you know?
All right, listen carefully now. A man that don't believe in poisoning, right? If he drink Gramazone, he's going to get poisoned still, you know. Things that you don't believe in, that's neither here nor there, because the things them still exist, even though you don't believe in it.
Yeah.
So, once you got 13 in your name, there are times when you will get very suspicious. But it may just be a feeling. It may not be the truth, you know. It may not be nobody doing you anything. But sometimes you just, if things don't work out a certain way, you just start to wonder if it's not somebody in your life doing you something, right?
Yeah.
The thing is to think positive and trust Almighty God. As a matter of fact, the thing is to pray at your prayer time. Do you know your prayer time?
Yeah, from 11 to 1.
Right. So your prayer time is midnight. Anytime after 11 but before 1. Okay?
Yeah.
And your direction to face is north.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me give you some. Oh, your destiny number for Reed is 27. Now, 27 is an indicator, right?
Yeah.
That you're blessed with. Well, you're blessed with a good level of personal power. The ability to think clearly, act strongly, and wisely. A number of success in your life's activity, blessed with love, brains, decision, balance, and very good judgment. But you must follow your very own ideas in order to achieve success. But as I keep saying, that these numbers pay better dividends depending on how learned you are, how educated you may be. Because the man who is educated tend to have more opportunity, right?
Yeah.
To conquer certain things, including money, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I add all your mental numbers, we get 7 from Gladstone, 15 from Winston, and we got 14 from Reed. Hold on. And that adds to 36. Yeah. 36 is a good influence, power, authority, success, service on behalf of others, the spirit of giving, generous and kind. It says you'll have a number of ups and downs, but don't be easily discouraged, for things will generally work out okay in the long term, okay?
Yeah.
Well, with your full personality numbers now will be 22, 18, and 14. Let's see what we got. Turn off your radio. You get 50.
Turn off the radio.
If you don't turn off the radio, we will lose you. You get 54. 54 is a scholarly number. Great learning, great thoughts, rich gifts, good health, the deep respect of your neighbors, a happy, well-balanced routine life. If we add it all up together, we get, hold on, 90, right? 90, when 90 then would be your numerical lifespan. That means if you take care of yourself, you can live to 90. If you don't eat certain things, if you don't drink certain things that you know will destroy you, you could even live longer than that. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, let me give you your numbers of interest. Some people buy lottery with them, then do all kind of thing. You have your pen?
Yeah.
Your numbers of interest is 7.
7.
22.
22.
29.
29.
15.
15.
18.
18.
And 33.
33.
Those are your numbers of interest.
Yeah.
Now, the combination of numbers here suggests the importance of you protecting your lower back. You get any back problems?
Well, no.
If you have to lift anything heavy, right?
Yeah.
In the future, make sure you wear a broad belt and to keep your back firm, okay?
Right.
Because the combination of these numbers show that as you grow older, your back may become weaker. So be very cautious when it comes to lifting. What's your age right now?
Well, 49, I go 50 my next birthday.
All right. So firm, keep your back firm, okay?
Yeah.
You have any questions?
Well, I just want to know what is the next step in my life, you know?
Well, you wouldn't know that by getting a name reading. You'll know that by a card reading, but you have to call me another time and get a card reading, okay?
Okay.
You take care now.
My wife wants to talk to you.
Yes, ma'am. Good night.
Good night.
Yes, good night. How can I help?
Can I have a card reading, please?
You want a card reading?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you certainly can. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
9.
Okay, come again.
7.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
2.
That's it, okay? Okay, your first card here shows a king with a sword, right?
Yes.
Now, the king with a sword, what became of your father?
He died.
What happened to him?
He took sick.
Okay. So you were saying he died from like natural causes, right?
Yes, natural cause.
Were you close to him?
No, it wasn't close.
You wasn't close, okay. Well, this card here, the King of Swords, right? Have something to do with your father being a stern person. The King of Swords really is a man who not all that friendly, you know, right? But listen carefully now. There's a lot to learn from his life, okay?
Okay.
A lot to learn. Even his so-called mistakes you can learn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't think that he did not love you, you know. It's just that that's a stern person, all right?
Okay.
You have any sons?
No, I haven't got any children.
No children, okay. But you have a husband, though?
Yes, I do.
How you get along with him?
Well, we get along, you know, teeth and tongue meat, but not to the extent.
Okay, well, you know, life has taught me that a woman tend to marry a man that is like her father, even if she don't know her father well, you know.
Really?
Yes, right? So there may be certain aspects of him that may remind you of your father, right?
Yes, because he wanted to rule me.
Who that?
My husband.
Your husband?
Yes.
Well, put it this way. Man has been instructed through religion that man is the head of the house, right?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
The truth, though, is that the man is supposed to be the guide. But
Okay.
even if the man is the head, it is important to note that the woman is the neck, right?
Yeah,
No, the head can't move unless the neck help move it,
that's right.
So we when it comes to living together, we need to weigh each other's ideas. If you got 15 reasons to go down the road and buy some flour, right?
Yeah.
And he only got 10 reasons why you should not, then you win right there because you got whole 15 reasons, right?
Yeah.
So just weigh the reasons behind what you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and let wisdom rule rather than the woman rule or the man rule. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Another thing too. When is your birthday?
The 24th of the 5th, 68.
You born 1968.
Mm.
Okay. So you actually born the year of the monkey.
Yeah.
Now the rat and the monkey is fairly compatible. It is workable. Okay.
Yeah, we're all right. We work together. We work together.
Yeah, it is workable. Although the monkey tend to be very feisty sometimes, right?
But, that's true.
And it can cause teeth and tongue to, clash. But don't make it be a big issue because it is compatible enough.
Yeah.
Your second card here now is called imagination. Now, imagination is a serious thing. It is important that you don't let your imagination run away with you. In other words, if you believe that you know what other people are thinking, you're going to run into trouble, You have to stop thinking that you know for sure what the other person thinking. Because very often you may be very wrong, right?
Yeah.
So try not to assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Or you're going to misread and misjudge a lot of people and get judged too. You got another card called change. Now, do you get any bleeding problems? Are you there? Phone card gone. Anyway, this card change though suggests that you may get some bleeding problems. If so, if it's bleeding problems, it may be fibroids. The herb that would help you would be a herb called shepherd's purse. But this card change shows that you may need to get a minor surgery at some point. There's another card called the Emperor, which means that God is with you. Another card called the Wheel of Fortune, suggesting that someday you will realize that you are extremely fortunate, or what you would call very lucky. There's a card called Beauty, which means that you have a beautiful soul, which means that you're basically a very good person. And you have another card called the Chariot, suggesting that you're going to travel in time to come. Take care of yourself and Godspeed. It's now 12:46 in Jamaica. Let's check line 2. Greetings. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
Not too bad.
Okay, how can I help you?
I would like a card reading.
A card reading, okay. You ever had one before?
Never. I listen to all the way.
Okay.
I'm 8 o'clock at night time when you used to come on.
Well, that's a long time, man.
Yeah.
That's many years ago,
Yeah.
That more than 20 years ago?
A good while.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what you're up to now. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Number 2.
2. Come again.
6.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
Number 3.
Come again.
Number 1.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
When is your birthday?
1976. 22nd of
The
January.
19th of June?
No, 1976.
Oh, 1976. 1976, okay?
Yeah.
January?
January the 22nd.
Oh, okay. 22 of January.
Yeah, 1976.
Okay, now we're talking. Now, if you're born the 22nd day of any month, you have to be super careful, okay?
Okay.
Like real careful. For instance, cat luck is not dog luck, you know.
Okay.
Right? Now, hold on. If you take risk, you can land yourself in a lot of trouble.
Like?
Well, 22 is the official number of ambush.
Ambush.
All right. You have a kind of man, right?
Yeah.
That would get involved sexually with someone that they're not sure about, right?
Okay.
And do it without putting on a condom. Now, see, if you use that kind of man, you're looking for trouble.
Okay.
Because then you can walk right into AIDS and herpes and blah, blah, and wonder why you're so unlucky because everybody doing it and nothing to do them.
Wow.
You get it now?
I understand.
You know, you ever find yourself with gonorrhea?
No, never.
Thank God. But anything can happen if you're born on the 22nd day. It's a number of ambush. Ambush means that anything can happen to you when you least expect. You have no clue that will happen, and it just happens suddenly, right?
Yeah.
Good. You're born 1976, and we have to look now and see what date the year began in the East. So let me see. Let me see, because some years begin different time than some. Let's see here. 1976 is usually the year of the dragon, but if you're born in January, we got to be sure, because some years begin in February, you know.
Okay.
The power of some years begin in February. So let's say, 1976 begin January 31. See? And you born January 22, so you rule in 75.
Yeah.
So even though you're born the year of the dragon, you're not a dragon, you're actually a rabbit.
Okay.
So in the African world, we call you Dowdy. You're from the house of Dowdy. D-A-U-D-I. Dowdy. Right?
Yeah.
Next year, you should be able to buy the book of Dowdy, right?
Okay.
So that you can study yourself to the deepest detail.
What do you mean, Dowdy?
Dowdy is the house or the branch of humanity that you stem from. Okay?
Okay.
But you'll find out when you buy the book of Dowdy and study yourself, right?
The regular book.
No, it's not released yet, but I'm going to release some books. I'm likely to release at least 6 of those books next year, okay?
Okay.
So when they release, I'll let you know where you can pick them up, where you can buy them, all right?
Okay.
Anyway, your prayer time would be 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So anytime between 5 o'clock and 7 in the morning is the perfect time for you to ask for anything that you need.
Okay.
Of course, you can pray anytime, you know, but if you really need help,
Sure.
your time, in other words, your guardian angel is there for you from 5 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yes, and he literally disappear at 7.
Okay.
I mean, you can give thanks anytime, but if you really need help, pray between 5 and 7 in the morning, okay?
That's right.
Very important.
Okay.
Now, there's a son here. You have any children yet?
2 children.
What do you have?
Girl and a boy.
Okay, who born first?
Girl.
Okay. Well, the first one that came out here is the son, right?
Yeah.
Which means he have an edge somehow, right? How you get along with your children?
Get along all right.
Okay. The son may be a bit more lucky than the girl on some levels, right?
Okay.
There's another card here now called the Magician, which means that there's going to be a miracle in your life.
Yeah, I believe so.
Something you never thought could have happened, something you never think you deserve, you're going to get it.
All the way I think of it.
All right. Then the devil come up in your reading. The good news is that the devil come up in the third position, which means that some kind of evil was aimed at you in the past.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But you overcame it.
Yeah.
Okay. You have another card here, so now the card of death, which means that you actually nearly died, you came close to being killed or something,
I believe so.
You believe?
I believe so some years ago.
Yeah, man. Something played that really you were supposed to be here now. If not, you'd be gone, man.
Yeah.
Right? You have another card here now, and it's called Desolation. You need to pay some attention to your eyes.
I know. Because sometimes you only can see the phone button them on the screen.
My brethren, why you don't go to the doctor and get your eyes tested?
Sometimes, figure the doctor will help you, but normally me use like Herbal medical, something like that. I use something just in it.
Yeah, but sometimes you need glasses,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you need glasses. And you can use glasses can help you save you from losing your vision sometime,
Okay. Maybe when the sun is shining hot on such time when we go to the sun, you can see like blinking like.
Well, you need to go get your eyes tested properly, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because that it don't look good from where I sit.
Yeah.
Now, how old is your daughter?
She was 19.
19, okay. Now, she's going to do well too,
Yeah.
But she's going to have a son, right?
Okay.
Who's going to be close to you as well.
Wow.
You have another card here now called Despair. Where's your mother?
She died.
Were you close to her?
Yeah, very close.
Well, your mother not as dead as you think she is. Spiritually, she watch over you, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but seriously, you need to remember to pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great need for you to, connect with the powers that be and take it very seriously.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, true.
When you start praying at your prayer time, you may not notice no big change, but you see, as you make it a habit, you would get help in ways that will shock you. Literally shock you.
I believe so, sure.
Yeah. All right?
Okay.
So now, you have any questions?
Not really as a question.
All right. So you take care of yourself.
Okay.
And remember, it is important that you spend time reasoning with your children.
Yeah.
Let them know what life has taught you. There's a lot that you can teach them. And most likely, a lot you can learn from them too.
Yeah, true.
There's not enough men reaching out to them children nowadays. And that is where the whole thing gets scary.
That's true. That's the point.
Yeah, man, because if you don't reach out to your children, then what's going to happen to the next and the next and the next generation?
Yeah, because what goes around comes around.
There you have it.
Yeah.
So you take care, okay?
Okay, all right.
Bless
Thank you very much.
Take it.
Greetings, goodness.
Greetings. How can we help you?
I would like a card reading, please.
Okay. Have you ever done it?
Yes, but a long time ago.
Okay, like more than a year ago?
Yes, sir, more than that.
Let's do it then. Call any number in a range of 1 to 10.
5.
Hold on. Come again.
7.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
4. 6.
That's it.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. Your first card here is called Completion. Do you have your own home? Your own house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah? Wow. How old you are now?
73.
Okay, all right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 73 is the official number of wisdom, right?
Pardon?
73 is a number of wisdom, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so at that age, you're supposed to be on top of things, right?
Yeah.
Mentally. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, something good will happen for you in this time.
Yes.
There's no way I can tell you exactly what it is, but something good. Just keep your eyes open for something good.
Yes, sir.
All right? But your
Yes.
next lucky year is next year when you turn 74.
Yes.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
You have a card here now called wealth, which means that money is coming or some opportunity is coming where you'll get a lot of things done that you just could not get done before.
Oh, God, thank you.
And you have another card here now called loss, right?
Uh-huh.
Have you lost anyone lately?
I lost my auntie-in-law and my uncle wife.
Uh-huh. Recently?
Mhm. Yes, recently.
Were you good friends with her?
Yes.
Okay. What happened to her?
Well, she was sick for a time, but through the COVID, she told me whenever I want to visit, she told me that, she's not taking any visitors, but I always talk with her on the phone.
Okay. All right. Well, it was her time to go,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
It was her time. When your number call, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes. But is she buried already?
Yes, King.
Okay. You have another card here, so no. And it's the King of Cups. Do you have a husband?
No, sir.
Never had one?
Yes. No, I didn't marry, but my children's father.
Okay. The King of Cups is here, which means that there's a man that will be of great assistance to you.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Right? So maybe God will send an angel to help you, right?
Oh, praise God.
There's another card here to know called instability. You have any problem sleeping?
Sometimes I'm feeling a little aches up and down from my back, especially on my right side, up to my shoulder. My
Right
ribs.
side up to your shoulder?
Uh-huh. Not exactly to my shoulder, below my shoulder. Right at the little hunch there at your back, like
Right.
you're rising.
Right.
Mhm.
You have anyone around that can massage your back?
Only my daughter, but sometimes she's not here. She gone by her feet.
Okay. Sometimes see if you can get her to massage your back,
Oh, yes, my little niece will do it for me,
Yeah, man, she can massage your back with, at your age, what you can do, is buy some mustard seed. You can buy mustard seeds anywhere. You can buy them at the Herbal shop. You can even buy them in the supermarket. Mustard seed,
Yeah.
right? And you can put them on a flat piece of board and take a bottle and roll the bottle on them. So you actually smash them,
Yes, sir.
right? And then you put some olive oil, some virgin olive oil in a pan, and mix the mustard seed with it, let it get hot, right?
Yes, sir.
And then when it cool down, you can use that to massage your back with.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes,
It
sir.
will help you significantly.
Just mix it in the pan with the olive oil.
Yes.
And then you use it to massage the back.
Right. And you got to smash those. Find a way to smash up those mustard seeds first. And one good way that I normally smash them is take a bottle, like a beer bottle or
And
a
rub it
water
back.
bottle, or so, and just press
Grind
on the
it.
bottle and roll the bottle on them.
Grind it. Okay.
Right? If you have like a mortar. You have some people have a small mortar and pestle. You know what's a mortar
I
and
wish
pestle?
all
Right?
the time was to get one. I wish all the time to get one.
There's some place you can go buy a small one. That's good enough. If you know somebody who do wood carvings, they can make you a fairly small one, right?
I was trying.
You can make a big one too. That's the first. That's mankind first technology,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
In some countries they use them more than some countries. For instance, if you visit countries like Dominica, now I'm not talking about the Dominican Republic. I'm talking about Dominica, right? What I see people there do, they pound they make a food called a torton, where you get dashing and you pound them. But you could even add cooked breadfruit in it, or even roast breadfruit in it, along with the dashing. You pound it till they come into one, right?
Yes.
And they make something what them call a torton, which is
like a piece.
Huh?
A piece, like a piece.
It come like when you knead dough really good.
Yes.
But it is amazing when you eat that with a sauce. Right? They make a sauce with the sauce can consist of lentil peas, some turmeric, some coconut milk, and you see the dashing leaf itself.
Yes.
Well, they make a callaloo from the dashing leaf, from the inside, that little dashing leaf from the inside, the heart of the dashing leaf, that little one.
Yes,
they couldn't got enough dashing, so they cut up all that and they make a callaloo with it, right? Or they put it in some kind of a rundown with coconut milk. Mama,
oh yes.
when you see they put that with that torton, right?
Nice.
It is absolutely amazing.
Yes, I love those things. Coconut milk.
You can imagine somebody who like to eat like me, right? Find myself amongst those people who like to cook like them, right?
Yes.
You see, when I lived there, I was pretty smart when it come to the pot. When I lived the country there. I spent a couple of years there, and I had a jolly time. But them use the mortar and pestle a lot. More than the St. Lucians, more than the people in St. Vincent. The Dominicans use the mortar and pestle more. Right? And I see a lot of indigenous people there too. I met a couple of Arawaks there. I met Caribs there too. The Caribs have their own land inside the Dominica, you know. They have their own. How the Maroons have their own place. The Caribs have their own place, and they have their own culture inside the Dominica, you know. Right? And you can go there and meet the Carib chief and all that. And wow, it's really something to travel to the Caribbean. You know, the Caribbean nicer than it look, you know. It's much nicer than it look. Everybody want to go to the Americas, right? And they want to go to Britain, and they want to go to Germany. They need to go to the countries next door. Yeah. So anyway, as I said before, if you can kind of like boil up this olive oil, like virgin olive oil with this mustard seed, right?
Yeah.
In Barbados, you can get something called candle grease, but I don't see it in Jamaica.
Okay.
So normally we use candle grease with mustard seed, but in Jamaica you don't have no choice because you don't have candle grease here at the pharmacy. But you can get virgin olive oil and mix with mustard seed and get the same results.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a card here. Well, you said that you don't have children?
Yes, I have two.
You got two? Okay, good.
Girl and a boy.
Yeah, because there's a girl right here. She is the princess of control. You and her get along fine?
Oh, good. Can't be better.
Okay, she's what you call a woman of principle. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then there's a male here. You said you have a son, right?
Yes.
Okay. He will do well, but she have an edge. Yeah. She will be the smarter or the luckier of the two.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, what is bothering you? What's bugging you?
Well,
apart from pain in your back, right? What else?
To be truthful, my daughter, she's worried about getting pregnant.
She don't get pregnant yet?
No, and she's...
How old is she?
30. She's 32 now.
32?
She said the doctor said she have cyst.
Does she have a cyst?
More than one. She said.
Like ovarian cyst?
Yes.
But she could just get that minor surgery and get them taken out. It's not usually a hard surgery or.
I think she's afraid. She's a coward person.
But she should get surgery done and move them. You in the Bible say if your little finger offend you, cut it off?
Yes, oh yes.
And there's a finger, you know, furthermore, sis.
And sorry, next thing bothering me to King. The house is here, but you know, financially the roof, the top is giving me a problem. You know, the inside, the drip, some of them dropping down and rotting it, and it bothers me a lot.
What kind of roof? What kind of roof you have?
It's a flat, it's a zinc, but the gypsum them inside, the rat running in there, and you know, at night you can't even sleep.
You don't have no cats?
No, I don't.
Why you don't have no cats? You don't like cats?
I just don't like cats because when I was pregnant, one pee on me. And from that, I just don't like
a cat pee on you?
Mm-hmm.
And you spite all cats because one cat...
No, not really, but I just don't like cats. But, you know, I remember I was standing inside our father's shop, and the cat just come from upstairs, and he just come up and just pee on my foot, you know, and I was pregnant.
So a cat, wait, no, a cat bless your foot with little pee, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not blessing that, man.
I was so frightened and afraid.
No, listen, don't let fear get the better of you, but it's better you have cats more than rats, right?
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
Well, every house should have a cat, or maybe even 2 cats.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a cat, you can have several rats.
Okay.
You have any dog at the house?
Yes, I do. And he hates the cat then.
He hates the cats?
Mm-hmm. Whenever they come from anywhere, come across, you
Ma'am,
know.
let me tell you this. Do you see dogs? Dogs behave just like them owners, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Whenever I have dogs,
Mm-hmm.
I also have cats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they behave themselves, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Them lay down
They
and chill.
group together.
Them sleep together, them chill out together.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
you see the cat all lay down on top of the dog and those things there,
And
right?
play with them. I
Right,
know
but
it
if I
can
was a
be done.
person who don't like cats,
Mm-hmm.
my dog would automatically don't like cats neither, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, dogs behave like them owner. Dogs watch them owners, and anything the owner don't like him, don't like that neither.
Okay.
Dogs are closer to their owners than you may think, you know.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
I think having rats around, you have to do something because
Oh, yes.
they can make you miserable.
Oh, God, you know it.
Yeah, they can make you miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they run to the house and make you think that tender pee up there, not true?
Yes, it's true. And sometimes one of the gypsum drop out, you're wondering if they will jump through it, you know.
Yes.
But
Don't worry though. Listen, rats are not bad animals, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that we only hear bad things about them.
Oh, yes.
Rats are pretty intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
You never see an old rat yet, you know. The younger rats go out there and they look for food and they go home and feed grandpa. And feed them grandma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rats, the only reason why rats spread germs is because we want to murder them. So they have no choice than to run to some nasty places where we can't reach them. And wherever them go, they have to drop little pee-pee so that them sisters and brothers can find them, because each rat, their pee have a different smell.
Okay.
A different flavor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it so happen that the pee get mixed with our food and then we eat it and get sick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
One would think that the rat produce leptospirosis, but it's not just that, you know.
Yes.
Listen. A human being can produce leptospirosis too if he walk through certain nasty places and then peep on him foot and then some that running somebody's food.
Yeah.
Not just a rat. Okay, we give the rats a pretty bad name.
It's true.
But any animal can spread leptospirosis, not just rats. You understand?
Yes.
So it is important though that you fix your roof. Can your son help you fix your roof?
Oh Lord, King, he's another story. He's not doing so well neither, you know. He's working, but his health is not so great. I don't know what happened to him. He did a surgery sometime long years ago.
A surgery for what?
He did a surgery, you know. They said he had some sinus problem, and they insert. The doctor insert, and from that, he just giving him problem in face, pain in face, pain in back. It go from the face to the back.
All right, listen, I can't turn longer to you though, but tell your son give me a call sometime, here. My number is 844-2295, okay?
Okay.
844-2295.
844. Write it down,
844.
Make I just 844
22 95.
95.
Yeah, tell me, just call me and have a conversation with me, okay? All right, you take care now, Mama.
Oh, you don't give me no prayer. Oh, yes, I know my prayer time.
You know, what year are you born?
1948, 17th of January.
Oh, in 48? 48 is usually the year of the rat.
The rat.
Wait a minute. But if you're born January, right?
The 17th.
Yeah, 17?
Yes, sir.
If it was 17 in January, you're probably ruling in the year before. You said 1948, right?
Yeah.
1948 begins February 10. So you're ruling in the year before, so you would not be a rat, you know. You would be a boar or a pig, right? So that means your prayer time would be 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
9
to
11.
Yeah, between 9 and 11 in the night. So if you pray at 10 o'clock, that's great. Anyway, between 9 and 11.
Yes. What's direction?
Your direction would be, northwest. That means you need to face the north. And turn an inch to the left. And you'll be facing your guardian angel. That's 2 times north, 1 time west. North, northwest. You face the north and turn 1 inch to the left side of north, okay?
Yes,
And what's your age this year?
73.
Yes. And I did tell you that 74 should be looking good for you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
73 is the number of wisdom, but the age of 73 is neither here nor there. The age of 74 is usually a pretty blessed year for anyone. Okay? You take care now.
Thank you very much.
Bless you.
Is there anything special that I should eat? Because sometimes I don't feel for the things like meat kind of stuff. Anything special?
At your age, you don't need no holy meaty stuff. Just drink a lot of soups, like lentil peas soups. Right? You know lentil peas?
Yes, sir.
You ever use it?
No, I have never used it.
No, man, you can't reach that age and never use lentil peas. That's crazy. Buy lentil peas. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes to cook. And just make some nice soup with some lentil peas and carrots and beetroot and all that. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
It's glorious.
Thank you very much.
You can also put onions in it.
Yes.
But don't cut them up. Take off the peel of the onion and cook the onions whole. With the lentil peas and coconut milk. It is literally awesome. You can also put some clove in it. You know cloves?
Yes,
Just put a little handful of cloves in it as well, right?
What should I do with the onion? Eat the onion when it comes?
Of course, eat the onion, of course.
Okay, thank you very much.
Awesome. All right?
Thank you very much.
You won't believe it's onion you're eating. Believe you me.
Yes, I believe
you. So you take cloves, because I find that a lot of people don't seem to cook with cloves. And that is ridiculous, because clove brings very special flavor to food. Maybe there's something that they don't know about cloves, because you can buy cloves in every supermarket in Jamaica. Now, hundreds of years ago, spices used to be worth their weight in gold. Cloves were no exception. Cloves are the dried flowers of the clove tree, native to the Spice Islands near China. Cloves spread through Europe and Asia during the late Middle Ages. It was an important part of local cuisine. Today, cloves remain an important spice, giving many dishes that special kick. What are the health benefits of cloves? And can it really improve men's sexual life? Now, listen to this. When it comes to oral health, nobody likes a foul breath. It is unpleasant and embarrassing. Just chewing a piece of dry clove in your mouth would instantly freshen your breath and make you kiss ready every time. Cloves have antibacterial properties that are effective against plaque and gingivitis. Research has found that any mouth rinse containing clove destroys the harmful bacteria in the mouth and improves gum health. Cloves increase testosterone. Clove is one of the very best herbs that keeps men healthy, mainly because a small amount of cloves can increase testosterone, which is why clove act as an aphrodisiac for men and women. Low testosterone levels can drive a man to have erectile dysfunction, and the result is less interest in your partner. It is important to note that clove will increase the number of sperm and enhances sperm health as well. By improving the whole process of sperm production, it is also true that clove contains many elements that gets rid of men's premature ejaculation problems, which may be happening to a lot of men because of stress or some other problems. Clove oil increases the ability to stimulate blood circulation and increase blood flow to the penis. Cloves also tend to lower blood sugar levels, and therefore it has been proven to be very helpful to people who have diabetes. So, remember that clove is a good thing to buy. Buy a pack of clove and carry go your yard, my brethren. Yeah. Put a couple of them in your food every time you cook. And watch how the children then just eat off the food and want more. Even children who don't like eat sometime. Yeah, man. It is now 1:40 in Jamaica. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty. And right here with me is Royalty at the musical control. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm good so far.
Good. How can we help you?
I like a card reading.
I'll turn off your radio so we can do it.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What's your age now? What's your age?
Yes, Majesty.
You turn off the radio?
Yeah.
You turn off the fan? Turn off the radio and the fan as well.
Okay.
All right?
Just a moment, yeah.
If the radio or the fan is on, we'll get feedback.
I'm coming.
It's now 1:41 in Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. Are you there? If you go into a different country, just turn off the radio. Are you there? Hold on, we gotta move on. Greetings. Turn off your radio. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah,
Turn off the radio.
Okay, how can I help you?
Would like a card reading, please.
Okay, have you ever done it?
No, first time calling.
Okay, are you male or female?
Female.
Female, okay.
Yeah.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
10.
Hold on. Come again.
5.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
5.
That's it. Okay. What's your age now?
64.
64?
64, yeah.
64, okay. When is your birthday?
10/11/19. 28th of October, 57.
1957?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. October 57. Okay, so you were born the year of the rooster. In the African world, we call you Jabari. You're from the house of Jabari. It means that your prayer time is between 5 o'clock in the evening and 7 o'clock in the evening, okay?
Okay.
So if you pray at 6 o'clock, that is perfect. Just make sure that you're facing the west. So face the setting sun and pray every evening, and you sell off right there, okay?
Okay.
The first card here now is called the Chariot. The Chariot is a card that shows that some blessings come in your way, you know.
Yeah.
It could mean that you will get a piece of land
Okay.
at some point in the near future, okay?
Okay.
It could even mean a vehicle too. You have another card here now, and it's the son. You have any children?
No. Last week. I got one last week.
Okay. Well, there's a son here. That means that there's a young man who will be like a son to you.
Right.
And will be there for you, okay?
Yes, that's true.
You have another card here now, and it shows a queen with a sword. The queen with the sword would actually represent you. It means that you are a very serious person, right?
Yeah.
And there's a card here now called Order, which means that even though you don't get certain things, your life is still in order, which means however your life is how it was meant to be for this time. For you to learn some things that you came on earth to learn, and you couldn't learn it unless you go through what you're going through now, all right? So, remember, you may be bawling about your life, and you have a next person, they wish that them had your opportunity or wish them had what you got. Good. You have another card here now called the Hanged Man, suggesting that you need to focus on eating more green leafy vegetables.
Okay.
Have you been sick lately?
I'm sick now. I'm sick.
What happened to you?
I'm not moving around.
You're bedridden?
Can't walk.
So you
Can't
can't...
move around a bit, but not much.
Okay. Is something went wrong with your back, your spine?
I don't know. But
You say you can't walk.
just can't move around.
But the doctor say why you can't walk?
No.
So you get pain anywhere?
No, just sharing up the feet. No, really no pain.
What is your weight?
Long time I don't weigh.
Anyway, you have another, the card, the Hangman, right, shows you may need to change your eating completely to get the kind of help that you need.
Okay.
Maybe it would suit you to eat positive, negative food. Do you know what that is?
No.
All right. Cooked food is negative food, okay?
Yeah.
Once it's cooked, it's dead. It's negative, right?
Yeah.
Now, raw food is positive food.
Okay.
When it's raw, it have live enzymes. So you will need, if you want to get stronger, you're going to need to mix raw food with cooked food. For instance, let's say that you cook a soup, right?
Yeah.
And then when the soup done, you grate some raw carrot or raw beetroot, grate it and put it in the food. So now you're going to be eating your food now with cooked vegetables alongside raw vegetables.
Okay.
That's a positive, negative food.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes,
If human beings were eating food like that every day, we would not be as sickly as we are today.
Okay.
But what we do, we cook the whole of the food, and then whatever we eat turn out to be negative. In other words, one raw carrot, right, have more power than 5 pounds of cooked carrots. One raw carrot, can do more for your body than 5 pounds of cooked carrots.
Okay.
So the key is to mix. You know that positive and negative bring light. You have a positive wire and negative wire. Put them together, you have electricity, right?
If you cook one, you eat one, you eat the raw one.
Yeah, if you have some soup and you get some pak chow and cut it up fine and drop it in the soup just before you eat the soup, you're eating raw pak chow, right?
Yeah.
In a nice cooked soup.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Because I love soup.
Well, there you have it, right? So eat positive, negative food, and you'll put a lot more strength in your body and be able to walk again.
Okay.
At the same time, it is probable that you have a weakness in your lower spine.
That's right.
So what you need to do is get a tub, like they see the wash tub that the people wash them clothes in. Get one, a big enough one, right?
Yeah.
Fill it with very warm water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not too hot that it will scald you, but very warm, right? And then you get a basin and you're going to fill that with warm water as well. And then you're going to sit right down inside the tub of hot water with the 2 feet in the basin of hot water. You get a towel and wet it with cold pipe water and wrap it around your neck.
Okay.
Now that is called hydrotherapy.
Okay.
It works beautifully. And if you're eating positive, negative food and do that kind of thing at night before, like 30 minutes at night before you go to bed, sooner than later you'll walk down the street. You may even run down the street too, right?
Okay.
Sooner than later, don't give up, all right?
Yeah.
There's a Psalms that will help you too. Psalms 139. You read that Psalms. You can pray that Psalms over virgin olive oil.
139.
Yeah, 139. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you use that oil on your body. That's very, very healing. It assists.
Oh, they have the olive oil already.
Right. You have a card here now called completion, which means that you're not gonna like leave Earth young. You will live to a good old age, okay?
Okay.
And you have another card here now called the King of Innovation, which shows a good man in your life. You have a man?
No, sir.
Well, a good man will come into your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. Men have more use than just sex, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, human beings transfer energy to each other, right?
Okay.
Some human beings are like vampires. Them steal your energy. They make you weak, you know.
Okay.
And you got some human beings that give energy.
Okay.
So if you can come across someone who is an energy giver, it will help you a lot. You got people who just come around you and you feel so strong after that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you have all kind of human beings, you know. And when you connect with people that are compatible to you, they give you energy. You give each other energy.
Yeah.
When you come across someone that's not compatible with you, you take energy from each other and weaken each other.
Okay.
So a lot goes on with humanity that people don't talk about. Maybe they don't even know about. Maybe never even hear about.
Okay.
Maybe them only just chat about, right?
Okay.
But a lot of things going on. So, do you have any questions?
I was listening to you last week and you talk about parsley. Is it parsley?
Parsley, yes. Parsley is good to clean your kidneys,
Right.
right? But if your kidneys totally damaged, where you go on dialysis and those things, then the parsley probably most likely wouldn't help you anymore.
No, I'm not on dialysis.
But if you want, everyone who wants to clean them kidneys can clean it with parsley. You get a bunch of parsley from the supermarket, you wash it, you cut it up, you boil it for about 10 minutes, and you bottle it off in the fridge, and you drink, a cup of that every day, right?
Yeah.
But also you should get another thing named corn silk. You know what corn silk is?
Yes.
It's the little hairs you find in the corn trash when you take off corn. You can buy that. You can buy corn silk at the Herbal shop too, or you can go to any marketplace where them sell corn and pick up the trash off the ground and take out the silk out of it.
Okay.
Can just take off the trash and drop it on the ground like that, right? There's nothing nasty about it. Take it up and take out the silk out of it, right? I'm gonna make some tea.
Yeah.
And that will clean your bladder. Whatever stuff that comes out of your kidney is going to go right into your bladder. So you're going to find a way to get that out of your bladder as well.
Okay.
Okay?
Because I pass urine a lot, you see.
Pardon?
I pass my urine a lot.
Well, if you pass urine a lot, it could mean other things. It could mean a bladder infection. It could mean you're getting diabetes problems. Enough things. But clean your bladder anyway, okay?
Okay.
All right, because sometimes it is not what you think it is.
Okay.
You take care now.
So what's my lucky number?
No, there's no lucky number.
Okay.
If you want the numbers that come out of your cards, I can give them to you. You have a pen?
Yeah.
The numbers I see that came in your cards is number 7.
7.
Right?
Yeah.
You got a number of cards that don't have the number upon them, but 7 is one. Number 4 came up, right? Number 12 came up. That's it. So most of the other cards never had no numbers.
Okay.
All right, you take care now.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Bless you. Good.
Yes, you too.
Greetings.
Hello. Good night.
Yeah, good night. How you do?
I'm not too bad.
Turn off the radio quickly.
I like a card reading, please.
Okay, let's do it. When last you get a card reading?
The first.
First time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Number 7.
7. Come again.
4.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
3.
That's it. Okay, what is your age now?
66.
66?
Yeah.
Okay, when is your birthday?
The 28th of the 10th, 55.
1955.
Yeah.
So you're born the year of the sheep, right?
Yeah.
If you turn to animal right now, you'll be a sheep, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Now, sheep. Your prayer time. Do you know your prayer time? It is important to know. In the African world, we call you Hakizimana, okay?
Yeah.
Are you female or male?
Female.
Good. So, your prayer time is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. In other words, between 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 3 o'clock is the perfect time for you to pray. So if you pray at 2 o'clock, excellent.
Yeah.
Nobody much don't really pray at that time. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So you have a whole open space here, so.
Yeah.
Your direction to face would be southwest. That means you need to face the south and turn an inch to the right.
Yeah.
And that would be 2 times south, 1 time west. So that's southwest. And you'll actually be facing your guardian angel, okay?
Yeah.
And trust me, it worked like a dream.
Yeah.
When you pray at your prayer time and face your correct direction, it is almost like saying you have God's phone number, you know. Seriously. Your prayer really get through. I mean, it takes a while before the angels then decide to serve you because they want to see if you're really serious. So you're going to try and keep it up.
Yeah.
But when push comes to shove, trust me, it worked like a dream.
Yeah.
Your first card here is called Dominion, suggesting that you're going to eat your cake and have it too. So you're going to find yourself making money from 2 different sources, right?
Yeah.
You have another card here called Joy, suggesting that you will be happy.
Yeah.
3 of something here. You have any children?
Yes, sir.
How much you have?
6.
6 children?
Yeah.
Well, at least 3 of them are going to be successful.
Yeah.
You have another card here, so now, and it's called Justice, suggesting that you may have to go to court for some reason down the road, but you're going to win because justice is on your side, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have another card called Completion, suggesting that you will live to a good age. You will complete your lifespan beautifully, all right?
Yes, sir.
And another card here now called Valor, suggesting that there are times when you will be accused of things when people may, be saying bad things about you, but don't let that get to you.
Yes, sir.
Foolishness, that. Don't ignore all that foolishness. Them can't do you nothing, right?
Yeah.
Another card here now called Imagination, suggesting that you must think positive. Stop thinking that you will lose.
Yeah.
If you think you will lose, you become a loser, You have to think positive, okay?
Yes, sir.
And your last card here now is called the Chariot, which is a prosperity card. So prosperity will come, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you have something bothering you?
Is there anything about sickness?
Sickness?
Yeah.
No. What sickness bothering you?
I'm having cancer.
What kind of cancer?
Colon.
Colon cancer?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you find out?
I'm supposed to do operation. Going into the operation tomorrow. Do you see any problem?
Well, there's a card here that shows you being under attack, right? And I figure it could be someone accusing you of something. But basically, all the cards that connected to in your reading tonight, none of them don't say that you will be defeated.
Okay.
They warn you not to think that you will lose.
Right.
So if you think I will win, then I will win.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have to really trust the powers that be. Trust Almighty God.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Is there anything in traveling?
No, there's nothing coming here about traveling. You plan to travel?
Not really.
Well, I don't see nothing here about traveling. But I do know one thing for sure. Whatever it is, you will overcome it. If it's cancer, you'll overcome it. So they say you have colon cancer?
Yes, sir.
And they say that you need surgery, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, do it.
Yes, sir.
But have no fear. You'll overcome that.
I'm listed on that text here about the 666.
Yeah, okay.
I just...
Well, 666 is the number of the negative force.
Yeah.
Right? What them call devil, right? Which is really negative force.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure that you don't think negatively.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
Yeah. You have any lucky number for me?
No, but I can give you the numbers that came up in your cards.
Yes, sir.
Right? Luck itself is an illusion,
Sure.
There's nothing real about being lucky. Listen, you get what you deserve. You get what you work for, right?
Yeah.
So, some people are prosperous, but they have a lot to do with how they've lived their life.
Yeah.
In other words, they work for that.
Yeah.
Now, some people are very unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's likely that they work for that too, based on things that they have done or the way they have lived their life before.
Yeah.
So luck really is an illusion.
Yeah.
Good fortune have a lot to do with your faith.
Yeah.
And the way you live your life.
True.
Bad fortune have a lot to do with how you think.
Yeah.
If you think that you will be unfortunate, then you call down bad luck upon yourself, right?
Yeah.
Numbers I see here that you can work with is number 2.
Yeah.
You have a pen?
Yes, sir.
So you got number 2, you got number 3.
Yeah.
Number 11.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
That's it, because 3 cards here have 7 on them. So we just have here 2, 3, 11, 4, and 7. Okay?
It is 1 p.m. in the day or in the night I should pray.
I did say you're born the year of the sheep.
Yeah.
All right. So your prayer time is in the evening, in the afternoon.
All right.
Between 1 o'clock, which is midday,
Yeah, and 3.
and 3 o'clock, which is in the evening.
Yeah.
So if you pray at 2 o'clock, that's good.
Yeah.
You don't have to pray for 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
It got to be a very wicked person pray for 2 hours. Where do you have to tell God so for 2 hours?
Southwest.
Right? So you can pray for 10 minutes. You can pray for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. Just say a prayer. Talk to your Almighty Father.
Yes, sir.
However, if you are sick, if you've got a problem in your physical body, like cancer, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Then don't just pray to God. Pray also to Mother Nature.
Yes, sir.
Because God and Goddess created you. Time and nature created you. So pray to both forces.
Yes, sir.
Address Almighty God and Mother Nature.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
So send your prayer, your supplication. Send your prayer to the two of them.
Yes, sir.
It is male and female that run creation.
True.
Not just male.
True.
We have been programmed to think that it's only the male force that create the universe.
True.
Right? So we turn our back to the female
Yeah.
and we praise only the male.
Yeah.
But if a hurricane come and mash up the place, an earthquake come and mash up the place, we just blame the female, we don't blame the male. So we say, what a violent act of Mother Nature, right? If a hurricane mash up Jamaica, nobody don't call God name, you know.
Yeah.
They don't blame the devil neither, they blame a woman.
True.
They say it was a violent act of Mother Nature, right? That's the only time them know Mother Nature, when something violent happen, right?
Right.
So now ask yourself a question. Who is this woman, Mother Nature, and why did she get violent? If you and your husband make a whole universe and he get all the praise, right? You don't get vexed sometimes and mash up the place, man?
True.
You know pee in some rivers and make them overflow, wash away some house? You know stamp your foot on the mountain, make the earthquake and kill a couple of boys?
Yeah.
And make them bawl out your name. And even though them bawl out your name, they still don't understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
So if you're sick, if you have something like a cancer growing on you, right? And you want to get rid of it, pray to the male and female forces. A perfect balance.
Yeah.
Pray to the two of them and say to the two of them you need help. Right?
Yeah.
I don't feel the way who get vexed and who get upset about that. That's not their business.
So 23 is a bad lucky number or what?
23?
Yeah.
Why you ask me if it's an unlucky number?
That's the day I'm supposed to do the operation.
Well, 23 is the official number of success, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
It's the number of success.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Thank
So
you.
then they're not unlucky about that.
No, thank you. I did want to know.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You take care, okay?
Yes,
And
sir.
remember to pray. Listen, it is written in the Bible that the Lord said, let us make man in our image and likeness. He never said, behold, I am going to make a man, right? He never said that. He said, let us make man.
Yeah.
He was talking to somebody.
Yeah.
So most like him talking to him female side, right?
Yes, sir.
Because when a man said, let me make a baby, who him talking to?
Yeah.
His female. I said, let me make a child. Let me make man.
True.
I hope don't come out looking like me and cute like you, or brilliant like you and cute like me, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So let us get balance in our prayers.
Yeah.
We need balance in our thinking. We
Yeah.
need balance in our understanding of creation.
Right.
You take care now.
All right. Thank you very much.
Blessed. It's now 2:07, 7 minutes after 2 o'clock in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on. Yeah. Now, there are many herbs that are known to help eradicate cancer from the human body. If you have a pen and paper, write them down. I'll give you a list of them. Now, there's a herb called blue violet. Blue violet. Violet. Now, they use the whole plant. The leaves, the stems, the root, everything. Right? Now, if you mix blue violet with rock rose and red clover blossoms, you sell off right there. Right there. All right. Now you have herbs like chickweed that is good for cancer. A herb called Cleavers, Cleavers. There's a herb called Coral, Coral. Now, you can use red clover combined with blue violet, burdock root, yellow dock root, dandelion root, rock rose, and golden seal. That is a package that is something else when moving cancer. Now, rock rose, slippery elm, sorrel. You see sorrel that people love to drink at Christmas? Sorrel, also very good to move cancer. A herb called Virgin's Bower, Virginsbower, Virginsbower, Virgin's Bower. That's also a nice one. A herb called willow. You know the weeping willow tree? You use the bark of it. Okay. A herb named wood sage, yellow dock. A herb called poplar, Poplar, poplar. A herb called golden seal. A herb named pork root, that's Poke, pork root. So if you have like a cancer on the outside of your skin, you can make a poultice of pork root and put it on it and bandage it on. You can also drink pork root as a tea for internal cancer. Then comfrey is also good. Blue flag. Even myrrh, Myrrh, myrrh. Now, echinacea is a blood purifying herb that's very good to counteract cancer. That's echinacea. That's ECHINACEA. Echinacea. Then we got aloes, what you call single Bible, that move cancer too. Gravel root, blood root, dandelion root, and then there's the cayenne pepper, agrimony, that's AGRIMONY, agrimony, and wild Oregon grape, that's wild Oregon, OREGON, wild Oregon grape. All those herbs are masters in removing cancer from the human body. Now, I want to recite one of my poems. This poem is really a story. It's a true story too, but it is written in a poetic form. So there's a crossbreed between a poem and a story. It's a poetic story. It is called Reincarnated Romance. Hold on, listen to this one. My brethren Raspberry heard pitter-patter on the roof outside his kitchen drain. He looked and saw a mighty cloud, rain spatter on his window pane. His beloved Charmaine, who was born in New Jersey, was on her knees giving thanks for the blessing of fertility. You see, it was a shower of rain that made it clear to Perry, if we appreciate Mother Nature, we'll be blessed abundantly. It was 3 years ago Perry impregnated this beautiful queen with a pair of identical twins. Every year since then, on this date, she gave an offering to Jah, who brought them together and literally took away her sins. For years, she has saved every nickel, dime, and penny. It was a shower of rain that introduced her to Perry. Imagine this beautiful African woman had tried desperately to make a child for 20 years or more. Now, in a race against her biological clock, she was determined not to give up, and she took a Jamaican tour. Then, suddenly, her Chris rental car broke down not far from Perry's altar shop in a major downpour. It was a big flood. There were showers and showers galore. It was rain. Showers descending. Rain. Farmers rejoicing. Rain. Mother Nature calling. Rain. A big, big storm. But a blessing. Perry, being a gentleman, rescued Charmaine and took her to his humble cottage that night. They were both Rastafarian and both vegetarian, so his cooking was all right. These two strangers developed such a strong connection and became so attached, Perry almost put up a fight. Then, when the electricity went out, in the midst of lightning and thunder, Charmaine nearly died with fright that night. Though he gave her his guest room with oil lamp and candle, she was scared to be alone and decided to sleep with Perry. My brethren, between you and me, that was the juiciest mistake made in this entire century. Then, as they lay in each other's arms, it happened. A deja vu flashback. Something hit Perry, for suddenly he recognized her spirit from a life he had lived centuries before. In Africa, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, in the valley of Montaz, where a great flood washed her right out his door. He had wondered how and where they would ever meet again. For the rest of his life, he hired people to find her, but they all searched in vain. Some charged Perry big money, and others shared his grief and searched for free. Refusing to ever love again, Perry died broken-hearted and searched for her, his soulmate, all through eternity. But it was a shower of rain that brought her back to Perry. It was rain, showers of blessing, rain, farmers rejoicing, rain, Mother Nature crying, rain brought back his darling. It was rain, showers of blessing, rain, landslide and flooding, rain, from evening till morning, rain, a big storm, but a blessing. 29 in Jamaica. Now, there's a lot of people, who find themselves after a while cannot walk. And them wondering, what's wrong with me? Usually, it have a lot to do with sitting down for many, many hours. Some people sit and drive for long hours. Some sit and do sewing, and they do different things sitting down all the time. Anyway, a lot of people develop spinal problems, and they make them can't walk again. One famous problem is spinal meningitis. Anyway, there's herbs that actually can relieve that kind of thing. There's a herb called black cohosh. That's black cohosh. That's C-O-H-O-S-H. Black cohosh, golden seal, and a herb called lobelia. You must combine the three of those, though, and it is a very good remedy for spinal meningitis. Serious thing, right? You have a lot of people who have problems with itching. Hey, you have some people when them take a bath, them skin itch them. Now, don't ask me what caused it. It could be something in the water, but I don't know. But it happened to a lot of people. That is a point of concern, because it happened to millions of people too, Now, there's a herb called buckthorn bark. Buckthorn bark. You can actually create for yourself an ointment with buckthorn bark. Just buy some Vaseline, some petroleum jelly, what them call Vaseline, and you can boil the buckthorn bark thick and mix it into the Vaseline, and there you have an ointment. You rub that ointment on your skin, and it will take away that itching. There's other herbs that you can use too. You can use oregano. That's ORIGANUM. You can put oregano in the ointment too. Virgin's bower, yellow dock is excellent. A herb called borage. Well, there's a kitchen herb called marjoram. Marjoram is like parsley. It's like thyme, and you can buy it in the supermarkets. That's very good for itching too, Then there's pennyroyal, also good. Plantain, which is English plantain, that's also good. Pork root is fine, and chickweed. So you can imagine if you just buy some Vaseline and just get them herbs and just boil them together and just strain it and just mix it in with the Vaseline. And you can create your own anti-itch ointment, right? So it's not just pharmacy that can make things. We can make things too. We can make our own little things that can help us, really help us. And having no chemical in it, then there'll be no side effects, so why not? Remember, for itching, buckthorn bark, oreganum, virgin's bower, yellow dock, borage, marjoram, pennyroyal, English plantain, pork root, and chickweed. You can make yourself an ointment with them, right? Okay. Now, there's certain vegetables that is around us all the time. And sometimes they stay in the fridge and rotten, believe you me, because we don't really, take them as serious as we should. Right? If you drink carrot mixed with beetroot juice daily, you will get amazing benefits, as simple as carrot and beetroot is. In other words, carrots and beetroot are the most popular root vegetables used around the world. These two vegetables contain a great number of different vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. Carrot is a rich source of vitamins A, vitamin C, vitamin K, as well as important minerals and fiber. On the other hand, beetroot is low in fat, full of powerful antioxidants, rich in vitamin C, and helps in the absorption of iron. Now let's discuss some of the incredible benefits of a glass of these juices per day. Now, you can detoxify the body. Carrot and beetroot juice makes a great detoxifier due to the presence of betaine in beets and helps support healthy liver function. Carrot juice helps excrete toxins from the body effectively. Beetroots and carrots help relieve constipation by stimulating the metabolic system. The phytonutrients in these veggies help improve the digestive system. Carrots are loaded with fiber that not only balances the blood sugar levels, but also keeps the intestines healthy. Good for your eyes. Carrot and beetroot contain beta-carotene, a substance that is used to produce vitamin A. This vitamin A is responsible for promoting healthy vision and reduce the chance of developing eye-related eye problems like macular degeneration and cataract. You can also use them to improve your blood circulation. This juice, the carrot and beetroot juice combined, helps improve blood flow, as beets are considered to be a nitrate food. These nitrates then convert into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes arteries, improves blood circulation, and oxygenation within the brain. It's also good for your skin. This magical drink contains vitamin C that help prevent skin pigmentation problems, thereby giving you an even skin tone and a glowing skin. Beetroot and carrots are good sources of minerals that help repair the lifeless hair and further reduce the chances of breakage. They treat anemia too. The presence of a sufficient amount of iron in both these vegetables helps produce healthy red blood cells. The consumption of this juice may help treat anemia and has been proved to be a good home remedy for menstrual disorders like big period cramps and blah blah, and menopause symptoms too. Reduce inflammation due to the presence of anti-inflammatory properties and antioxidants that help cure inflammation. Both of these superfoods help to reduce inflammation. These are some of the benefits of consuming carrot and beetroot juice. Now here's a recipe. You need 1 cup of carrots. Just chop them up and fill a cup of them, see? 1 cup of chopped up beetroot. 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. 1 teaspoon of fresh and peeled ginger. And 2 cups of water, and blend them. Strain them and just drink it. Yeah. It is important to note that if you have a juice extractor, you may be tempted to extract the pure juice from beets and drink it undiluted. But that is a bad idea. If you practice drinking pure undiluted beetroot juice on a daily basis, you may experience a few side effects. Pure undiluted beetroot juice may be too powerful for some people's kidneys. It may cause gout in others due to your blood types. Because most people wouldn't know their blood type, so I'll urge you all to make a juice like the one I just suggested. Blend beets with water always, so as to dilute it significantly. It is a powerful food and a mighty medicine indeed. Of course, you can cook and eat any amount of beets in soup, no problem. But raw beetroot juice should always be diluted. This, my friends, is wisdom unveiling. It's 2:39 now in Jamaica. We take a short break and get right back to you. Don't go away. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with royalty right here at the musical. Yeah, it's now 2:43 in Jamaica. Greetings.
Hello?
Turn off your radio. Greetings. Turn off your radio.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Hello, good night.
Good morning. Good. Well, it's not morning yet. It's still nighttime. It's 2:44. So good night.
Good night, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. Begin when the sun come out. Yes. How can I help you?
Could I get a card reading, please?
Yes, you can. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Call any number in the range of 1 to
7.
10. Turn off your fan. Turn off your radio. You did that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try not to make no unnecessary noise. Okay. Can you hear me? Phone card gone already? Something wrong there. You know what happened to that? Greetings. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes. How can I help you?
Name reading.
You want a name reading?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What is your first name?
Janet.
Pardon?
Janet.
Okay, remember, you can't have no fan spinning there right now. You have a fan spinning or radio on? There's a glitch that comes in there all the time. We won't be able to serve you with that glitch.
Yes.
You have to turn off everything.
Yes, yes.
Can still hear it. You have an earphone in the phone?
Yes. Card is speaker pad in this. We can't hear unless me have a card in it.
What's your first name?
Janet.
Spell it.
Janet.
Janet. What's your middle name?
Patricia.
Patricia?
Yes.
Patricia?
Yes.
What's your last name?
Garden.
Pardon?
Garden.
Gordon?
Yes.
When is your birth date?
May 26, 1977.
1977. All right. No, your line is really bad, so you can have to hang up the phone and I'll talk to you, okay? Hang up your phone, listen to the radio. Your line too bad to talk to you, all right? Listen to the radio, but you gotta hang up your phone because I had to cut you off. Okay. Now, the word Janet, for those of you in the world whose name is Janet, listen keenly. J is 1, A1, N5, E5, T2. With Patricia, for those of you whose name is Patricia, we got P7, A1, T2, R9, I9, C3, I9, A1. With Gordon, for those of you whose name is Gordon, we got G7, O6, R9, D4, O6, N5. So you got a lot of people named Janet, a whole lot of people named Patricia, and quite a few people named Gordon. So there's something in it for enough people. Yeah. With Janet, the mentality number based on the vowels A and E, that's 1 and 5, that's number 6. So the mentality is 6. 6 means that you're blessed with the ability to make friends that last, a great lover of art and music, a magnetic person that have a compelling attraction for people. You hate jealousy and you hate unreasonableness. But if you had the money, you will do what you can to help less fortunate people. So 6 really is an excellent number. The personality number is 8, which is another good number because 8 means that you're blessed with a deep, intense, God-respecting nature. You are a real individual with a high sense of personal honor who can be relied upon in any situation, but sometimes lonely, misunderstood by others, yet kind-hearted, full of holy zeal, with a desire to do good, a believer in the golden rule, ability at self-sacrifice for noble purposes. You see, number 888 belongs to the Christ spirit as in his part as lion, lamb, and world redeemer. But 8 and 6 is what? 14. 14 shows that you're blessed with a combination of sex desire, energy, and movement. People under this number must learn the value of caution and not be so reckless and revolutionary in your daily life and habits, and not to be so open to risk and danger. If you be careful, though, you can be very successful in business and money matters, but there's a danger of being degraded by passion or lust. You can hold your head high by indulging in pure aims and ideals. Clean living is the only way to go. So you see, in one name, one name have 3 different characteristics came up in one name. So a person have many sides to them. Yeah. A person have many sides to them based on their names, their birth dates, the year they're born. All these is different sides to you. With Patricia, the mentality number is 20. 20 means great plans, a sense of action, not too taken up in dollar and cent success, yet strongly drawn to a cause or duty. The personality number is 21, which means that you could rise to a high station in life with great success in your undertakings. It shows an artistic power. You could become a good artist, a good writer, a good musician. 21 guaranteed the achievement of whatever you wish for in life. It predicts for you a great future. It's a triumph of wisdom, a mystic number. You got the power to find yourself in the right places at the right times and connect with the right peoples. That's good. And the destiny is 41. 41 says you must control your passion. Women under this number are often accused of being flirts even if they're not flirts. And men under this number are accused of being playboys even if they're not playboys. But generally your affairs will work out good. This number promises you a great future anyway. With Gordon, the mentality number is 12. Now 12 is a number of suffering and worry. It tends to make you a victim. It has a religious undertone and the tendency to blame yourself when things go wrong. People under this number are often sacrificed for the sake of others. Hold on. 25 is the personality number for Gordon. Well, 25 is really a good number to have in your corner. I'll tell you why. 25 features a number of prophetic dreams and visionary sight. It guards you against the evils of black magic. It is a number giving strength and endurance against great obstacles. Therefore, you will overcome trouble, overcome money worries, and overcome illness every time. Successful in the face of strife because of courage, you will develop a strong willpower to guarantee a rich future. And the destiny for Gordon is 37. Well, that's good, because 37 means lucky in love. It is a good number for undertakings involving partners and a lucky number for friendships. So then now, your full mentals now is 6 from Janet, 20 from Patricia, and 12 from Gordon. Meanwhile, your full personality is 8, 21, and 25. Let's add them up. Your full mentals is 38, which is not nice at all, because 38 features a deep spiritual force. This number has power over future happenings and should be watched carefully. It often brings quarrels, divorce, and misunderstandings. So your marriage life and your love life can be a serious problem right there. And your full personality number is 54, which is a pretty excellent number. I'll tell you why. Listen carefully. 54 is a scholarly number. Great learning, great thoughts, rich gifts, good health, the deep respect of your neighbors, a happy, well-balanced, routine life. Now look at that. There's one person who got 3 names, and there's so many sides to everything that you just have to hang in there. Hold on. 92. 92 is your numerological lifespan, which means that numerically you should be able to live comfortably to the age of 92. If you want to live longer than that, make sure you get good exercise and take good care of yourself, and don't eat things that you know will kill you. Simple. It's now 2:54 in Jamaica. Let me give you some numbers from this name, though. Numbers of interest will be number 6, number 8, number 14, number 20, number 21, and number 12. Again, number 6, 8, 14, 20, 21, and 12. If you're overseas, where bigger numbers matter, then it will be 6, 8, 14, 20, 21, and 41. So there you have it. This, my friends, is Wisdom Unveiling. Let's go to another one. Greetings. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes. How you do?
Good night.
Turn off your radio quickly.
Yes, please. I would like a card reading.
Okay, but remember your radio have to turn off though.
Need a card reading.
Yes, no problem, but your radio have to turn off, okay? You have to turn off the radio and the fan. If not, we lose you.
Turn down.
Are you there?
Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night. Okay. So you need
a card reading.
You need a card reading. Okay. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Card reading.
I can hear you, and I tell you call a number between 1 and 10. Can you hear me?
Can you do it then? It's turned on. The phone turned on.
You have to turn up your phone. If not, you're not going to hear me.
I need a card reading.
Yes, and I told you call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
2.
Hold on. Come again?
2,
I heard that. Give me another number.
4,
Come again?
6,
No. You can't call numbers in a line like that. Nobody not supposed to be able to guess what you're going to say next. They have to be random. You have to call them at random. So give me another number.
8.
You want 8?
8.
And what's the next number you want after that?
5.
Okay, hold on. Okay, come again.
9.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
3.
That's it, okay? All right, when is your birthday?
6.
When is your birthday?
6 of October.
Okay, what year?
45.
Okay. So you're born the year of the rooster. That means you are a Jabari in the African world. So your prayer time is when the sun is setting, okay?
Okay.
Between 5 o'clock and 7. So pray in the evening when the sun is setting and face the setting sun because your direction is west, okay?
All right.
Your first card here shows a woman with a sword. Have you ever been married?
Yeah.
Did you get divorced?
Wife died.
Your wife died?
Yeah.
Wow. What was wrong with her?
Cancer.
Oh boy. And you're in love after that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have to give thanks for her life still, you know?
Yes.
Yes. I know there's a king with a sword here too.
Hello?
So, there's a queen with a sword and a king with a sword.
Oh.
Is your father still alive?
No.
What he died from?
I don't know, no. He didn't sick not long.
Okay.
That quite some time now.
Okay. Well, your father want you to know and he want the family to know that he's all right, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. There's another card here now called Desolation. This particular card, when you got this particular card, it normally means that you have to pay some close attention to your eyes, okay?
Okay.
Does your eyes bother you in any way at all?
Or your glasses.
Anyway, keep an eye on your eyes, okay?
Okay.
You have another card here now called Oppression. Now, it is important that you be very careful not to keep anything for anyone. If someone is going to bring something to you and say, keep that for me, right?
Okay.
Don't keep it for them because you may get arrested for having stolen goods.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Under the law, they will charge you for having stolen property knowing to be stolen. And no matter what you tell the judge, unless you have a lawyer, the judge not going to listen to you. So, be careful. Someone sooner than later is going to want you to keep something for him or her. Don't keep it for nothing for nobody.
Okay.
Because it is a trap. Okay?
All right.
All right. You have another card here to know called the Empress. The Empress shows a good woman in your life. So you have a new girlfriend now?
Huh?
You have a new girlfriend now?
Yeah.
And you get along okay?
Yeah.
All right. Because this card, the Empress, shows a good woman in your life. And then there's a King card as well. So at some point, you may actually get married again, right?
Okay.
And you have another card here now called the Hermit, which shows that you will live to a very good old age. All right?
Okay.
So now, is something bothering you?
Yes.
What's your question?
My car's not driving.
Your car?
My car shut down. I need a computer first and I can't get one.
What kind of car it is?
It's a Mitsubishi Lancer.
Oh, and why you say you can't get a computer for it?
I try and I can't get.
You went to
Okay.
you went to Mitsubishi dealers,
Yes, they don't have any.
but did you ask them to order it for you?
No, I try. Otherwise, it
No,
you
you
go
can't-
online and they can't source it.
the Mitsubishi dealers can't source it.
They don't have any.
No, listen. Go back to the Mitsubishi dealers, right?
Right.
And ask them to source it for you. Them is the Mitsubishi dealers. Okay?
All right, good.
They will source it for you if you tell them that you want them to source it for you.
All right.
Them is Mitsubishi dealers, okay?
All right, good.
And stop using the word can't. Don't use that word no more. That's a bad word. Okay?
Okay.
Can't mean that you're not giving the powers that be the blessing and the authority to do it for you. Can't mean that you're not allowing it to happen. No use can't, man. Just go to Mitsubishi dealers and say, sir or madam, I would like you to source a computer for my car. It's a Mitsubishi Lanza. The year is blah, blah, blah. Right?
Okay.
And they'll source it for you. That's what they're there for. All right?
Thank you.
That's what you need to do. That's what I would do. Are you in Kingston?
I live in Footmore.
Well, that means you're in Kingston area, right?
Okay.
So you got everything up. You got huh?
Adjoining district.
It doesn't matter, man. Just go Mitsubishi dealers and talk to them. I can guarantee you they're gonna source it for you. Okay?
All right.
And that is their business. That's what them do. They're Mitsubishi dealers. The word no not gonna come out to them at all. All right?
Thank you.
All right. You take care now.
Thanks very much.
Bless it. Don't fret about those things, man. Take it easy.
All right.
Irie. It's now 3:03, 3 minutes after 3 o'clock. This is Wisdom Unveiling. I'm your host, Majesty, with royalty at the controls. Now, there are people out there who have Parkinson's disease, you know. Yeah, and to those of you who got Parkinson's disease, there's something you can do about it. A low protein liver tea, what I'm call a diet, well, I call it a liver tea, of raw organic foods is best for patients with Parkinson's disease. So eat a lot of raw food, fruits, vegetables, uncooked. Yeah. You can even eat fish uncooked too. What they call it? They call it sushi. Anyway, the herbs you need for Parkinson's disease really is ginseng is good. Damiana has proven to be very good. Now, do you know what Damiana is? Everybody in Jamaica know Damiana. Well, not everybody, a lot of people, but they don't know it named Damiana. They call it Ramgoat National. Some call it Ramgoat Dashalong. But it's really Damiana. Very good for Parkinson's disease. You can mix it with ginseng and cayenne pepper. The vitamins, though, you need vitamins. You need vitamins B complex, plus vitamin B2, B6, vitamin C, and vitamin E. And you need minerals like calcium lactate and magnesium. If you want to read more about it, get a book. There's a book named A New Breed of Doctor by A. Nittler. Yeah, a new breed of doctor by A. Nittler, where you can get that information. That's where I got it from. Okay? All right. Now, they have some people who get larger and larger and they really want something to slim down. Well, there's a formula named the SKC formula, or the Herbal Slim formula. This effective formula cleanses the bowels and eliminates excess water. It helps control appetite, dissolve excess fat, reduce tension, stress, and anxiety associated with dieting. You can probably look it up on the internet. Yeah, man. You can order these things, you know. You'll hardly find it in a herbal shop around here, but you can still ask a question. The single herbs that make up this formula is chickweed, hawthorn berries, kelp, licorice root, and papaya leaves. People don't understand how great papaya leaves are, you know. Papaya leaves have to take off weight. And a herb called saffron. Also, vitamins B2, B5, B6, B12, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, vitamin E, choline, folic acid, inositol, and lecithin. And the minerals you need is calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. And also, you know, your usual protein thing. So you can get this information from a book called the Nutrition Almanac by J. Kurtzman. You can look it up in the Athlete's Bible by Global Health. You can look it up in a book called The Fitness Formula by Steve Sokol. Sokol. Steve Sokol. The Fitness Formula. So yes, you have literature out there. You don't have to be living in unknowingness. You can know. Get these books. Read them. You know, they say that our people, you can hide money from them in books. That is scandalous. That's downright scandalous, man. We need to learn to love books. Head make books and book make more head again. It's now 3:24 in Jamaica. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck in Jamaica. Greetings.
Hello.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Yes, how you do?
I'm alright.
Okay, how can we help you?
I'm requesting a card reading.
You want a card reading? Okay. Make sure your radio turn off, okay?
Yes, it is turned on.
Good. If not turned down, it have to be turned off. If not, we lose you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off.
Yeah. It's now 2:39 in Jamaica. Okay. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
8.
Hold on. Come again.
9.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
3.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
What is your birth date?
The 7th of the 7th, 2003.
The 7th of the 7th?
2003.
2003.
Great.
Okay. All right. Hold on. 2003. Okay. So you're born in the year of the sheep, okay? In other words, if you turn into an animal right now, you would actually be a sheep. You dig it? So you have the wisdom and the ways of the sheep. Sheep people are very gentle people, you know, very nice people. Classic, right? Your element is water based on the year you were born. So if you're feeling sick, you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed, go take a shower or go to the beach or go to a river. Once you reach water, you'll be all right, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your first card here is called Energy, which means a new opportunity will soon come for you. All right?
Yes, sir.
So expect something nice to happen for you. And there's a son here. You have any children?
No, I don't have any children.
How old you are now?
18.
18. You're going to have a son. All right?
Yes, sir.
Whenever you do, you will have a son. And he will be the apple of your eye. That means he's a great child, okay?
Yes, sir.
And there's another card here now called the Fool. Now, be careful not to fool yourself. In other words, If something look like a cow, and it smell like a cow, and it doo-doo like a cow, and it pee like a cow, if it make a sound like moo like a cow, then it's not a goat, it's a cow, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
you got to take time when it comes to relationships, get to know the person properly, all right?
Yes, sir.
And don't fool yourself anymore. Because the fool means that sometimes you don't listen, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're not going to learn if you don't listen, or you learn the hard way. You have another card here, so now called, well, this other card shows that you're going to travel. There's a certain time is coming when you will travel and live overseas for a good while too, right?
Yes, sir.
Another card here now called sorrow. Have you ever been pregnant?
No, sir.
Now listen carefully. If you get pregnant at a time that you don't want to get pregnant, do not have an abortion, okay?
Yes, sir.
Because every child that comes from you is going to be a special child, very, very special. So don't do that. Don't do that. If God gives you a blessing, keep your blessing, all right?
Yes, sir.
Don't throw it away. Another card here called love, that means that you will find true love. Are you in love right now?
No, sir.
Well, someday you will be in love, and when the time is right, you'll find true love. But in the meantime, focus on your career. What kind of career you want?
Law.
You want to do law?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So you think you can deal with all that studying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, all right. Well, we need more lawyers for sure, right? What kind of law you want to do?
Criminal law.
So that means if a man kill him grandmother, you can prove to the court that he would never do a thing like that.
Yes, sir.
So a man kills his grandma and come and tell you, say, ma'am, you know I killed my grandma. She too damn miserable. Let me chop off her head. I know you can prove to the court that this gentleman wearing this nice strippy suit would never do a thing like that. He's a decent citizen. So criminal law, not an easy thing, you know. It's not an
Yes,
easy
sir.
thing. But I pray that you be on the right side of the criminal law, right?
Yes, sir.
And so where's your father? Where's your daddy? Huh?
I don't know.
He's not around?
Not really.
Oh boy. Where's your mother?
He's here.
Okay. And you get along well with your mother?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, it is important though that in all your dealings that you put God first, okay?
Yes, sir.
No, I said you were born the year of the sheep, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That would mean that there are 12 types of people, you know, and them behave like 12 animals, you know. Seriously. So you got the rats, the sheep, the tigers, the ox, the rabbits, the dragons, the snakes, the horses, the monkeys, the roosters, the dogs, and the pigs. Listen,
Yes, sir.
listen. I check all your cards, right? You're going to do well, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your prayer time is between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
In the evening.
In the afternoon.
Okay.
So I can't talk to you no longer because your phone keeping pure noise. So you take care, okay?
My mother wants a card reading also.
No, but not on that phone. She's gonna call me for another phone. That phone too noisy. Sorry. Greetings.
Yes, good night.
Yeah, good night. How you do?
Good.
Good. How can we help you?
Yeah, can I have a card reading, please?
Yes, man. The card readings are right here. We got a buffet table full of card readings and name readings and all that. So you want to do a card reading. So let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
9.
9?
Yes,
Okay, come again.
7.
Come again.
5.
Huh?
5.
Come again.
1.
Come again. Come again.
4.
Come again.
6.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, when is your birthday?
The 18th of the 2nd.
The 18th
Yes, of the 2nd, 1984.
of February?
Yes,
19 what?
84.
84. 18 of February. Now, 18 is a very tough number, you know. It's a number that features family quarrels and some fights too, you know. It's a number that can help mash up your family life, okay?
Yes, sir.
So, you got relatives that you just don't get along with, none at all?
Yeah.
That's what 18 is about. So that's just your test. And you must pass that test by being tolerant with those people who are so disgusting in the family, okay?
Yeah.
Learn to tolerate them. Don't bother with no war, okay?
Sure.
Give me back the year you're born again. What year you're born again?
84.
Yes, so therefore you're born the year of the rat. So if you turn into an animal, you'll be a mouse, right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine a big man like you? A mouse? That's disgusting, not true. But I can tell the truth, the rats or the mice are very smart people, you know.
Yeah.
The males, they do extremely well when it comes to, you wouldn't believe this, they do well in construction, they do well in business, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the females are the greatest caregivers in the world. They travel the world and they take care of old people and all that. So yeah, them special. And your prayer time is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So midnight is your prayer time, right?
Yes, sir.
And it is important that you're facing the north because that's where your guardian angel shows up. He shows up in the north during the hours of the rat. But in the African world, we don't call you a rat. No, we would not be so brazen. We call you Abasi. You're from the house of Abasi, right?
Okay, Abasi, yeah.
Abasi, Abasi. Now, next year, I will be releasing the book of Abasi, so you can buy it and learn tons of things about yourself, right?
Yes, sir. So where you sell the books?
I don't know yet, because they're not released yet.
Okay, all right.
I had the book of Abasi on Amazon, but I removed it in order to improve on it. So we're going to release about at least 6 of them next year, right?
Yes, sir.
Depends a lot, too, on how publishers behave. Because last time publishers never had no proper behavior, so we never bother with them, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, your first card here is called Endeavor, which means that you're going to rise to some high position, you know. Lord, it seemed to me as though you have some blessing coming, man.
Yeah.
You have your own business yet?
Well, small. Just start with some chicken.
Now, never call your business a small business, okay? Keep the idea big. Don't use the word small when it comes to your business. Just say I have a business.
Yes.
Whether your business making $10 or $10 billion, call it a business. Don't call it a small business.
Yeah, I'm just farming also.
Right, them team keep this small, right?
Yeah.
Your business will expand. You have another card called Joy, which means that you will find happiness. And there's the Tree of Cups. You got any children yet?
No, sir, not yet.
Well, you're likely to end up having 3 children, you know.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you have the potential for that. You could decide you don't want no children, but you have the potential for 3. And there's a Queen of Nurture. You got married yet?
No.
Are you in love?
Friends.
Listen, man, you will get married someday, okay?
Okay.
You have another card here now, and it's called the Tower, which means that, wow, the Tower is really a breakup card. So if you're seeing somebody now, well, you know, that person may have some rough road, some roughness. So you're gonna have to really stand up as a man, but behave yourself. Because if you're born the 18th, as you said, that's a big challenge to your love life. Okay. There's a card here now called Content, suggesting that you will live to a good age and be very contented with your life. And then there's a daughter here. So you're going to have a daughter for sure who may end up being a military girl. She may become a soldier or become a police. Right?
Okay.
And then there's a character now called the Empress. Did you get along well with your mother?
Yes, sir.
Where's your mother now?
Inside.
Okay. So the Empress means that you have your mother's nurture. The Empress means that you and your mother in good graces, okay?
Yes, sir.
But I don't pick up your father though. Where's your daddy?
Us.
He passed away?
Yeah.
Wow. Were you close to him?
Yes.
Did you learn anything from him?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Huh?
That's the thing.
Good. So now you have lots that you can teach your son, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, it is important though that you control your temper.
Yes, I'm try.
Do you have a
Never.
do you have a hot temper?
Yeah. I'm trying not to get ignorant or anything.
Get ignorant? You get ignorant?
Well, that's a temper, yeah.
No man, listen. Do you know what the word ignorant really mean? What do the word ignorant mean?
Like when I fight and
No, but that not ignorant.
Okay.
That is madness. When you ever hear a person, but I was so mad at her, I slap her with a chair. So a person who loses them temper is a mad person. At the time that you're doing it, you're mad. You see, anyhow you get angry, real angry, where you can say anything and you're mad. If you lose your temper, you lose your power. You're mad. But ignorant means to don't know. Okay?
Yeah.
So what you don't know is older than you. And what you don't know is that when you get angry, demons enter the human body when the human get angry. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I do some things where out of line.
Well, that's why them do things out of line, because they're not being themselves. The demons in them.
Yeah.
And listen, a demon not afraid that them get locked up, you know.
No.
Because nobody can lock up the demon, you know. So you can imagine the things the demon would do. Because nobody can punish him, right? So demons enter into human beings, and the human now refuse now or fail to control himself and let the demon have his way and end up hurting other people.
Yeah.
And find himself in prison, bawling down the place, wanting mommy come look for him and blah blah, right?
True.
So ignorance means to don't know. To be ignorant of something means that you don't know about it.
Okay.
So if you really know these things, you will not lose your temper, you know. Anger is a thing that should be outdated. There should be no place for anger anymore. Okay?
Try to control myself.
Huh?
Try to control myself and not to get angry.
Listen, you get angry because of a missing link between what's happening to you and why it happened. Right?
Yes, sir.
So, if a man come and give you one kick in your belly and kick you down, what you do?
You fight back.
Why you gonna fight back?
Can I do something wrong? So I find out why I'm doing that type of thing, right?
Yeah, but you don't know his plan.
No.
But he may have a plan, but you don't have no plan because you don't expect a man to come kick you down.
No.
So if a man kick you down, the only logical thing to do is to get up off the ground, brush off yourself, and walk away.
Okay.
You see, often them kick you and get away with it and go in and kick Sam Brown, right?
Yes, sir.
And Sam Brown will deal with them case. You don't have to deal with them case. Why you have to go to prison for that now? A man kick you down, you have to end up in prison because a man kick you down? Let that slide. Huh?
Sometimes I can walk away.
Listen, you can walk away anytime. If a man do you something bad, it may well be because you do him or somebody something bad in your past lifetime, same way. So you pay that debt, right?
Yes, sir.
You take your lick and walk away, right?
Yeah.
You get it now?
Yes, sir. I want to ask one more question.
Yes.
Like if I have a friend, I want to know if I'm compatible.
That's easy. That's the easy thing, man. Where's the person's birthday?
I think it's 78. That's the year.
No, but you got
12 of the 12.
Are you sure it's 1978?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Now, did I say you're born the year of the rat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But I must say that this person born the year of the horse, okay?
Okay.
No, all rat and a horse is the problem.
Don't get along.
How you and that person get along?
Okay.
How long you know that person?
2016 old.
Huh?
6 years now.
6 what?
Well, 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
And you two you get along fine?
Yeah.
You live in a house together?
No.
Oh. So, but live under the same roof may develop some issues that you never noticed before.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Listen, a rat and a horse can live in the same community, the same vicinity, and the same farm, right?
Yeah.
But if the rat ever go in the horse stable, it's a different ball game.
That's trouble.
Oh, yes. Because the horse may kill himself. He may just break into back leg trying to kick down the whole thing to get out of there. Rats drive horses crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously horses drive rats crazy. Now, hold on. This person could be born during the hours of a one that compatible with you. That means that your rising signs then would be compatible, and then it wouldn't have that bad effect, you know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
But if you're gonna marry the person, then you need to live together for a few years first.
Yeah.
To really understand and know, huh?
To everything work.
Yeah, to really understand, to really know the person. Okay? Because see me and live in the house with me is two very different things, you know.
Yeah, different thing, yeah.
Right? A person can tolerate you or put up with you or even love you from a distance.
Yeah.
But to be in the same bed with you, right? In the same house with you, and the two of your disgusting sides come together. Everyone have a disgusting side, you know.
Yeah. I understand.
Right? Some people disgusting side not so bad, you know. And some people disgusting side is truly disgusting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So remember, when is that person's birthday again?
The 12 of the 12.
The 12, right?
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
18th.
18. Okay. 12 and 18 is 30, which is a good number still, right? But 18 suggests that, 12 suggests that that person tend to go through a lot of situation where that person may suffer a lot, right?
Yeah.
And 18 means that you go through such a situation where you find yourself in a lot of quarreling and losing temper and them thing there, right? Fighting and those things there, right? So if one is a sufferer and one is a fighter, then you could make that person suffer quite a bit.
Okay.
Without meaning to make that person suffer, because he's a fighter, right? So now you're gonna have to learn self-control. The best thing though is to explain to yourself and the person that astrologically you're not really compatible. So you can make a deal that if there's something that she don't like in you, that this person will tell you so that you can monitor your own traits. Okay? So that person can probably help you become a better person or help you have better behavior by helping you to monitor you while you help that person to monitor that person, right? You know, you can help each other still. But remember, the opposites attract and then they repel. After attracting each other, you can push each other away, and the push away thing have withdrawal symptoms and you feel away. So you're going to just have to be strong, okay? You take it easy now.
Yes, thank you.
Blessed. Remember, your prayer time is midnight, and her prayer time is midday. Yeah, your prayer time is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Her prayer time is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You are total opposites. Your direction is north, her direction is south.
Okay.
So when she want rice and peas, you want soup.
Yeah, I understand.
And when you want curry, maybe or some curry goat or something, she just want fish, right?
Yeah.
So figure it out. Do the maths, all right?
All right, sir.
Take care.
Thank you.
Blessed. It's now 4:01. That is 1 minute after the hour of 4 o'clock. What have you dreamed lately? That is a point to ponder. So let's see. Capture. To dream that you commit an offense and are captured denotes suffering. If therefore you manage to escape, it indicates success in business. Car. To dream of driving in a car denotes joy and happiness. To see others ride in a car is a sign of a successful business career. Caress. To dream that you are caressed indicates that you will be amused by the memories of bygone days and that the sorrows of yesterday will be changed into the joys of today. Cargo denotes joy and happiness accompanied by wealth. Carnival. To witness a carnival is a sign of sudden wealth. Carpenter. To dream of a carpenter denotes that you will always be able to supply your wants, but that you will never be really rich. Well, carrots. To dream of carrots denotes a change of employment for the better. Cancer. To dream that you are afflicted with this disease denotes riches in abundance. Wow, what a thing, man. Candle. To see a candle burning bright denotes great learning. To see one burning dim is a sign of sorrow. Candy. If you dream of candy, denotes a false sweetheart. To eat it denotes shame. To give it away, happiness. Camp. To dream of visiting a camp denotes discontent. To live in a camp denotes an unhappy life. Camel. To dream of a camel means happiness. Canal. To dream of a canal denotes that your misfortune will cease. You can now look forward for nothing else but prosperity and happiness. Cap. To dream of a cap denotes loss. To wear a cap denotes deceit. So who the cap fit, let them go and wear it. It don't have to be you. Cabbage. To dream of eating cabbage denotes that you will grow very rich. To see cabbages and not eat it denotes a troubled mind. Cage. To dream of a cage denotes imprisonment. To see a bird in a cage denotes a loving wife. To see wild beasts in cages denotes contention and opposition. Cake. To dream of a cake denotes wealth and happiness throughout the succeeding years of your life. Calf. This is a very good dream to both rich and poor. It promises success in your undertaking. To see a calf suckling its mother's breast denotes a loving wife or a loving husband. Buttons. To dream of buttons denotes that you will succeed in regaining control over your present affairs. To dream that your clothes are without buttons denotes security and protection of your affairs. Buying. To dream that you are out shopping denote that you are being deceived by your sweetheart. Buried. To dream that you are buried alive denotes that you will succeed in your present undertaking. Butcher. To dream of a butcher denotes a misunderstanding among friends of a short duration of time. To buy meat from a butcher denotes slander. Somebody a chat your name. Them out of order, you see. Butter signifies riches by dishonest means. To eat it on bread or any other food denote that you will be heavily insured in the near future. So your bread I go butter up on both sides. Wow. Build. To build a house signifies riches and good health. Building. A large building built of stones denotes riches. A small wooden building denotes ordinary circumstances. And finally, bread. To dream of wheat bread denotes riches and excellent health. White bread denotes that you will be very unfortunate. And there you have it. It's now 6 minutes after the hour of 4 o'clock in the AM in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm 7 minutes after 4. Now, let's look at the gift of walking. The human body was designed to walk. Our bodies function better when we walk. We are healthier in hundreds of ways when we walk. There's almost nothing we can do for our own personal health that creates more benefit than walking. Walking 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, actually produce the rate of people becoming, it actually reduces the rate of people becoming diabetic by over half. We have an epidemic of diabetes here in the Western Hemisphere. The number of diabetics have doubled over the last 10 years. And people are saying that over 40% of the healthcare funding goes to the diabetic program around the world. We could cut the number of new diabetics by more than half if people simply walk for half hour a day, 5 days a week. The benefits of walking are so good that they are it's hard to believe. We are far less likely to have strokes, heart disease, and high blood pressure when we walk. When we walk, there's a 43% reduction in the risk of stroke. Walking reduces hypertension. The human body have over 100,000 miles of blood vessels. Those blood vessels are more supple and healthy when you walk. Walking is clearly what our body is designed by God and Mother Nature to do. We resist disease more effectively when we walk. Walking cuts the risk of chronic conditions, and walking improves our body's ability to resist cancer or recover from cancer. A woman who walks would have a 20% likelihood of not getting breast cancer and a 31% likelihood of not getting colon cancer. Men who walk are 2/3 less likely to get prostate cancer and a 60% lower risk of colon cancer. Men who do have prostate cancer who walk will have a 46% lower chance of dying from prostate cancer. The men who have prostate cancer and don't walk, the men who have prostate cancer who walk will have a 46% lower chance of dying from prostate cancer than men who have prostate cancer and don't walk. Yeah. Women with breast cancer who walk will have a 50% reduction. Adolescents, walking at adolescence cuts down the risk of having cancer later on in life by 60%. Your body needs to walk. We have better internal chemistry when we walk. We are significantly less likely to catch a cold when we walk. People who walk 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, have a 45% shorter symptom time when we catch a cold. Walking has shown to reduce the cell deterioration in the brains of people who are genetically at high risk of getting Alzheimer's disease. Walking actually increases brain health and the size of the brain of people over the age of 60. Walking can have a major positive impact on depression. Studies have shown that walking 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, have a more positive impact than most of the antidepressant medication and will significantly increase the effectiveness of the medications. People who walk will also be significantly happier and less likely to be depressed. Walking creates positive neurochemicals, and it is the easiest exercise strategy to maintain over time. It doesn't take much effort or equipment to walk. You don't need to run or jog or swim to get the benefits of walking. The human physiological need to walk is a basic need that we can meet by just walking. Hey, walking strengthens the heart. Walking strengthens our bones. Walking half hour a day has countless health benefits that exceeds the benefits of losing 20 pounds. In fact, an overweight person who walks will have a lower health risk than a slim person who don't walk. The health risk of not walking is great. The medical benefits of walking is huge. The very best news is that we don't have to walk a straight 30 minutes. We can break it up into shorter intervals and still benefit hugely from walking. Or we can walk 15 minutes twice a day and get the same health benefits. 2 20-minute walks a day will do great things for the human body. We all need to walk. We owe it to ourselves. We would be healthier and stronger and happier as a people if we would only walk 30 minutes a day. So just walk. It's now 16 minutes after 4 o'clock in Jamaica in the AM, in the night before morning. Greetings. Greetings.
Good night, Majesty.
Yeah, how you do?
Let me turn off the radio.
Turn off your radio. For real.
I'm asking for a card reading, please.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see, I like how you use the word asking, right?
No, asking it shall be given.
Yeah, man. You have a man who say, I beg you a card. I can't deal with that.
No, we are not beggars.
No, it's kings, man. That's true.
The book, the big man said, ask and it shall be given.
Ask and it shall be given. Of course.
Seek and it shall find.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
10.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come again.
7.
Okay, come again.
5.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
6.
Huh?
6.
Come again.
2. Again.
That's it. That's it. You get any pain by your ankles?
Yes, sometimes when you sleep and wake.
When you sleep and wake, you feel a pain by your ankle?
Not my ankle, nah. Where you call the fat part, the calf, you some little pain in it.
In your foot?
Yeah.
What part of your foot, man?
This fat part coming from my ankle going up to me. Where you call that? That's the fat part there, man.
In the back of your foot?
Right.
The calf?
Well,
Huh?
whether the cover or the calf.
The calf, man, the calf. Yeah, the calves. Okay, but how often you get pain there?
No, man, you just like you get a lick and...
But does there ever cramp? Ever feel like a cramp?
No.
More like a pain?
Yeah, no one again, man.
Oh. Listen, get a bucket. You see, a bucket, you know, like one big paint bucket, and just put some very warm water in it, and then put your 2 feet in it. Okay. Sit down and put your 2 feet in it. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I suspect something is going on, but you can correct.
We get muscle contract sometimes. It used to take when me young and then stop and start it back again.
But yeah, muscle contract is more like a cramp, you know.
Yeah, because look here. Right now, if I stretch, I lying on my bed now, and if I stretch my foot too hard, it
that
will
happen.
take.
Do you think you drink enough water?
Well, probably that is it.
Because if you don't drink enough water, that will happen, you know.
Okay.
Right? And you use cayenne pepper in your food, okay?
Always use it.
Yeah, that will save you from enough things, whole heap of things, like bad circulation. Your first card is called well-being, which means that your health not bad, you know.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, I said okay.
Yeah, man, well-being means that your health not bad at all. You have a second.
I don't know what okay mean.
No, I don't know what okay mean. I wanna care, but I don't know. But you know,
But they say all right. But they say all right.
But things never really all right. All right is all of the rightness. You know, you never get all of the rightness really. There's always something, you know.
Yeah.
But I say no. I'll say in your case, I say not bad.
Not bad.
There's a daughter here. You have any daughters?
Oh Lord, man, I'm a wife.
Huh?
Coming like I'm a wife, man.
She take care of you.
That girl, man, I tell you, man.
Oh my gosh, man, she's the apple.
If she have some money for me, if she have some money for me, me just say put it down there. Me not even count it.
Wow.
Me not even count it. Oh.
Totally reliable.
Yes, man.
Okay, well, there's a girl.
And I have one.
Your only child?
No, man, but one daughter.
Right, one daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's the apple of both your eyes.
Yes, man.
Oh gosh, man. And there's a character now called the Fool. Hold on. Do you know anything about? You ever refuse to accept a child?
Yeah.
A woman said that she pregnant for you, and you swear it can't be yours.
Yes, but me eventually take a DNA.
And what happened?
And it's mine.
And it's yours, not you?
Yes.
It's a boy?
Yeah, but he don't give me much mine.
No, because he was rejected to begin with, you know, and he would have get all that story from his mother, right?
Yeah.
How old is he now?
He is 16. He's 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
He don't pay me no much mind. Only when he needs something, he call me. He come visit me at night when I can't ask him to do anything. So I just Majesty, I tell the truth. I'm just going to do it until he reach 18. Never pay him no mind again. That's truth, me I tell you.
Let me tell you something, right? You listen to me?
Yes, sir.
The whole thing start bad.
Yeah.
The whole thing start out bad. First, his mother appeared to be a genial, right?
Of course she is.
Right?
She go sleep out, and when she go sleep out, then she work. And sleep out just.
Right. So the thing start...
drive our carrier go take that to say, man, go pick up money for children, and that I am man, go.
Yeah, the whole thing start out bad. But listen carefully now. The stone that the builder refused. Why do you think the builder refused that stone there? Because the stone
doesn't need it.
The stone they stay away, right?
Yeah, but sometimes becomes a head.
Listen to me, man. The builder conclude that him not going to need that stone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So he fling away the stone. But
and tomorrow go pick it up.
Yeah, but there's a reason why that stone came to the builder in the first place, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, listen carefully, my brethren. Take my advice, right? You listen to me?
Yes, sir.
You ever go fishing yet?
I am a fisherman.
We can talk.
Used to. I'm not no. I used to.
Listen, man, once a fisherman, always a fisherman. Listen.
Yes, man.
Take your son fishing one day. Just you and him. See? All right?
Okay. Yeah.
And just be humble, man. Reason with the youth, man. See? All right?
Okay, sir.
All enough where you can explain to him why the hard feelings.
Yeah.
Explain
yes, so that's what I told the mother. She said I should apologize to him. I said, no, you must apologize to him because you is a person who was playing around.
All right, listen. Listen carefully, right? Listen. Both the males and the females then play around, but sometimes the female take all the blame. But the males just as bad, right?
To be true, because that's why him have.
Listen, man.
I understand you.
You must have been playing around too, right? So here's what you do now.
Yeah.
Reason with the brethren, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Let the brethren know, listen, when you were first created, I had enough doubts. You understand?
Yeah.
Because of things that did happening, right? Yeah. And I did not own you to begin with because of those doubts, right?
Yeah.
However, as you grow, I've been watching you. See? And I realize you're part of me. See? You listen
Yes,
to
sir.
me?
Yes, I'm listening.
Reason with your son. Don't let him drop through the cracks. Because that young man have not been experiencing true love. All right?
No,
He's been
that's true.
experiencing only a little tolerance.
Yeah, that's true. Not near love.
It is not fear to him. It's no fear because he's not responsible for what happened.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
he is a gift to you, and he's a gift that would not be treated fairly. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So please, take the young man fishing. Whether you catch fish or not, catch each other's love.
Okay.
Because when is his birthday? You know his birthday?
The 5th of November.
What year?
85.
All right, listen carefully. Number one, he's a Scorpio, right?
Sorry, not 85. 2005. What are you talking about? 2005.
All right, listen, he's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
And the Scorpio is not someone that do no holy for talking, right?
No, he's a quiet child.
Yeah, but the Scorpio, them secretive and them watch things deeply.
And if you're doing anything, you're not to get,
Listen to me. Them can be vindictive, because there's a Scorpion, right? Okay, but listen carefully now. You saying born 2005?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on. We cannot afford to lose any more of our young men, my brethren. 2005. So he's really a rooster, right?
Okay. Yeah.
He's one of the most serious people that is in your entire bloodline,
Yes, man, because I'm a very serious person too,
Yeah, give me back your year. What year you born?
64.
64.
Yeah.
Or
I
54.
know everything about me already.
You born 54?
Yes, man.
Okay, so use the horse. The horse and the
Yeah.
rooster not really compatible, okay?
Yeah.
But you cannot afford to lose this young man. Him is 7 times more valuable than you estimate. So stop underestimating his value. Okay?
Yes, sir.
There's a card here now called Judgment. Judgment now, and it shows the birth of a child, You must make sure that your child don't judge you.
Oh, yeah.
And so far, you're not doing so well. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There's a card here now called Valor. Valor now is a card that shows that you have been under a certain amount of attack in your life,
Yeah, I used to. And
Yeah,
I believe in it again, but that thing it happened.
It no matter belief.
Used to happen.
It no matter belief it happened. But
Yeah,
you've been there, you passed there.
It used to happen.
Yeah, man. You have a next card here now called Imagination, which means that you have to try and use your imagination wisely. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Don't
Yeah.
give up on none of your children. It doesn't matter what them become. Don't give up on them. All right?
Yes, sir.
Serious thing. Right? You have another card here now called Sorrow. Sorrow means that you're not really the happiest of man. Right? You're happy to a degree, but you're not fully as happy as you would have been. Right? So, reason with your son. You there? Phone card done. No problem. You take care of yourself and make sure that you don't lose your son because of the love you have for your daughter. Don't do that. Don't do that. What is yours is yours. Take care of that young man. He will one day you realize that he's worth his weight in gold. He may even worth his weight in diamonds too. He's a flower that haven't unfolded yet. You don't know what kind of beauty he brings to the world. Encourage him. This, my friend, is Wisdom Unveiling on the upper deck. It's now 4:30. Well, brothers and sisters, it has been a gift and a pleasure being here with you. We got the Sunny Side Up coming up with Francois and Paula Ann Porter Jones coming up at around 5 o'clock. And hey, to book a private reading with me or private life coaching session, whether individually or as a couple, you can visit our website at Tolaka, T-O-L-A-K-A, TolakaCosmetics.com. We provide you with nature's most naturally made beauty products, skincare products, fitness products, weight loss products. Check out my YouTube channel at King Majesty, M-A-J-E-S-T-Y. You can like, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. Those of you who want to get private readings, my number is 876-844-2295. That is 844-2295. And for all my listeners and callers, we give thanks to you. We give thanks to Radio Jamaica for having us here. Remember that the views expressed here on Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck is not necessarily the views of Radio Jamaica. Let me make that abundantly clear. We give thanks to one and all. Remember that it is nice to be nice. Remember that we need to remember our Creator every day. Because without that breath of life coming from the Almighty, where would we be? Again, I say thank you and walk good. On behalf of royalty and myself, we say have a great day, a great week, a great life. Sila, blessed. It's now 4:32 in Jamaica, and royalty will continue with his interlude of music. Thank you and keep sweet. Sila, blessed. It's now 4:32 in Jamaica. Big up all our listeners around the world. South Africa, Zimbabwe, Tokyo, Japan, Barbados, England, America, Canada, Jamaica. Hey, give thanks and praises for you all. Because without you, we wouldn't have a show.